Attorney Belmonte Serna, followed by the Philippine National Anthem.
Let us pray. Dear God, our Father in heaven, today we lift to you our praises and thanksgiving. We adore you and we praise you. For a whole month of learnings, new discoveries, and greater realizations on your call and purpose for our God-given gifts and talents, we celebrate as one body here at the Public Speaking Institute the commencement of our activities with great rejoicing. What we achieved so far was possible because you provided us the best possibility in the vastness of your resources through the skills, expertise, and experiences of our mentor, Mr. Lloyd Luna, and facilitator, Ms. Belle Ravis, as well as through our classmates, all coming from different fields and backgrounds. Thank you, Father, for being faithful and gracious to us. As we gather today and celebrate our new achievement, as certified public speakers, inspire us once more as our distinguished speakers, Mr. Jesse Rebustillo and Ms. Fe Marica Bantak, share and add more lights to our paths of service. We look forward to a still newer, better, and greater journey, now bearing the responsibility that calls for our mission to speak words that bring encouragement and upliftment, and be responsible to share the message that adds life, joy, and positivity to every people we meet. May today be the new beginning for a life more meaningful for us and our fellow men, a life that will give you, our God, honor and praise. We commit to you this celebration then, dear Father, in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ our Lord, through the abiding presence of your Holy Spirit. May you be forever be praised and honored in our successes and achievements. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiging tegas ng sinananan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisigil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit ng bangaw, ay hinatang tulang awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang islang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagtitindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magtitindig. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya na pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Great evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are now joining and witnessing the first commencement exercises of the Public Speaking Institute. And to officially welcome us all tonight, let's hear it from the founder of the Public Speaking Institute, Sergeant Lloyd A. Luna.
Woo! Magpapalakpak, walang certificate, alam niyo na. Community, right?
Palakpakan. Ipalak.
May chance pa kayo ngayon. Good evening. I have never been this honored, this privileged, this proud to see you here and celebrate with you for whatever it is you have come to accomplish is surreal. I don't see myself being somewhere else, but here with you for one simple reason. Curfew. If there is no curfew, I probably may not be here. But history has always been the most reliable judge on what we do. Whether they're good or bad, life-changing or heartbreaking, delighting or frustrating. Tonight, we are saying to history, hey! Are you getting this? I'm sure it's looking back saying, I am not blind. For my many years, over 15 years in my in speaking business, I've always been or have always made sure I serve the people who listen and watch me speak. I thought I owe the best performance to them. Since I started, I have never stopped performing for my audience. And I didn't care about what naysayers say or the non-believers. Whatever they say about my craft, irrelevant. I do what I do because I love the people I serve. Perhaps that's one reason I have weathered the storm, figure of speech, in the speaking business. For all I care, I have a message that people need to hear. So whether they approve it or not, I'm going to go out there and speak. I did speak. With more than 1,500 speeches I made over the course of my public speaking career, I was able to travel the country, meet new friends and clients, and found myself on global speaking stages in Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, Thailand, South Korea, UAE, and most recently, Paris. If it were not for my desire to serve the people, I would have made it. I wouldn't have made it that far. But to say that I have had it all is a million light years far from the truth. Figure of speech. And the truth is, I have many more things to see. This year, I see my body of work in a different light. Back then, you know why I am speaking. I know how to do it. But I ask, is that all there is for me? To simply speak? Rising information. The founding of the Public Speaking Institute answers that question. It's no longer enough for me to just go out there and speak. It's time to care for and reach out those who one day would like to be like me and would like to do what I do best. So this time, I embrace the role of a teacher, a mentor, or in your own words, your coach. Tonight, a record is about to be set. We are going to award the first ever certified public speaker designation to some of you. Why did I not say all of you? Number one. After all the hard work and patience and occasional pain, here we are making it. The thing is, I have not seen everything yet. That's why I am excited about this institute and the CPS we are going to produce from here on forward. Will you make it after this? Will you make a mark? Will you be able to change the world? We do not know. But hey, having your designation tonight can be a good place to start. You have made an incredible attempt to go out of your comfort zone to explore your place in public speaking space. And I assure you, we will never stop believing in you. We will be here when you feel like things are going south The same way as when things seem to be clicking. Welcome everyone to PPSI First Commencement Exercises, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you. Once again, you have heard it from our founder, Sergeant Lloyd A. Luna. And definitely everyone would agree with me that we are all grateful to be part of the Public Speaking Institute, especially being the pioneering batch. And of course, we would love to hear some inspiring stories about their journey with CPS being part of the first batch. So tonight, we will be calling some of our candidates for graduation who will be sharing with us their beautiful story, their journey to CPS. And first, to share her story, may I now call Miss Diane L. Diana.
Good evening, everyone. Hi. Before I start my speech, I'd like to congratulate all of my classmates with me tonight. Finally, we're done, and I'm very happy to be part of the pioneering batch of PPSI. I hope we'll start to support each other in our journey after this. Together, I'm encouraging you to innovate, recreate the new standards of being a public speaker in our country. And of course, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Sir Jess Bustillo and Ms. Fe Marie Cabantat. Thank you, Ms. Fe and Sir Jess, for being with us tonight. First of all, I'd like to thank Coach Lloyd. Coach Lloyd, maraming salamat po for this opportunity. Until now, it's still fresh to me the first time I saw you speaking last 2019. For me, that is the greatest turning point of my life. I did not regret the moment that I had to approach you and ask you about your content. That meeting brought you here. And for me, this is still unbelievable that tonight I will take my oath of being a certified public speaker. Going back to the times that this dream was just part of my imagination, I must say that everything is really about God's timing. We may ask ourselves why we are not contented to what we have right now, but definitely we will go there. We will go in that moment that your heart will be fulfilled by something that you are wishing for. This journey that we went through, meeting different people from different walks of life, knowing different kind of speakers, the fun and the discoveries that we had as a team is very amazing. I know for some, although we already adopted the change this pandemic brought to us, sometimes we are still thinking ways on how to keep ourselves on track. And I must say, my 1-month class in PPSI with the Public Speaking Institute keep me sane and on set of a new purpose in my life. I remember last year, I asked Coach Lloyd what kind of content you think fits me. We didn't finish the talk, and I was left with a question in my mind. What will I talk about if I will be a public speaker? When this certification offered to me, I knew that I need this, and this would help me to know what content would fit in me. Going through the course, I came to realize that it's not about what content or topic or subject that I have to deliver. It's more about what is my heart want to say. Having that said, I decided to focus on my core. What's inside that I want to share in the word that I think that would make me a difference. And I find myself drafting a speech about authenticity and about how will I make a difference in the world. There are so many learnings and discoveries in myself as I go through in this certification. But for me, there are two main key takeaways I will treasure and will always keep in mind every time I speak. First, you have to know what is your mission. If you are speaking, definitely you have a message to deliver. A public speaker has only one mission. That is to deliver the right message and ensuring that they understand it. Second, which is very close to my heart, do not be someone you are not. I belong to the millennials group. I don't know with others where your generations is. We are the generations where you see everything in the internet, where you can see quotes, references that you need. But a public speaker is unique when thoughts and your content is coming from the heart. You will shine when you know your message and you know very well your content. Now, finally, as a certified public speaker, I know this will put a lot of pressure to me and will open a lot of opportunities to explore in this industry. But this is just the beginning of a new journey in my life. What matters most is now, I know exactly where I am heading to, and I know exactly what is my purpose in life. And that is to be an effective public speaker who speaks from the heart. My name is Diana, and I want to leave you guys with these quotes from me. Whatever happens in the future, it lies in what you will do today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Once again, you've heard it from Young L. Diana. Very inspiring story, and we'd really love to hear more from you in the coming days. And this time around, we're going to call another candidate for graduation tonight, one of our, I should say, youngest students for the first batch, and he's very much willing or motivated to share with us his journey to CPS. May I now call on Neon Ramos.
Alright. Thank you, Ma'am Bel. Thank you sa, first and foremost, gusto ko magpasalamat kay Sergeant Lloyd Luna sa pressure na ibinigay po sa akin na magsalita dito sa commencement ceremony. Salamat din po sa dagdag na pressure sa akin na dulot ng presensya ng ating distinguished guest for tonight. And lastly, thank you rin sa mga kabatchmate ko na sa kabila ng pressure sa work, sales quota at sa mga dambuhalang bayarin na naghihintay sa atin, nagsama-sama pa rin po tayo sa buong programa na ito to learn kung paano ang responsableng pagdadal sa harap ng maraming tao. In short, public speaking. Yes. 9 years ago, I was a young skinny boy who dreamed of becoming a professional public speaker. When this dream came into my mind, I started to find and even create opportunities to live this. And you know what is by far the most worthwhile opportunity that I grabbed? Being a student at the Public Speakers Institute. What I knew back then about public speaking is that sulat ka lang ng script, internalize mo, tapos sabihin mo sa tao, boom! Public speaking na yun. As easy as that. But, nung pumasok ako sa PPSI, I realized hindi pala siya talaga madali. There are many details that we need to pay attention to at dapat natin matutunan. Here, in this program, natutunan ko na para maging authentic yung pagsasalita natin, we need to base the way we talk sa brand archetypes natin. Yes, dati ang alam ko nga dun sa brand, sa archetypes sila yung nagdo-drawing ng floor plan ng bahay natin. Yes, architect pala yun, hindi pala archetype. No, but PPSI taught me how to embrace my archetype because in our community as public speakers, gaya nga ng sinabi ng ating unang sharer, we cannot afford to be somebody or to be someone we are not. Dito rin sa PPSI, natutunan ko yung pitch at speed ng pag-present. May meaning pala yung bawat pagtaas at pagbaba ng mga salita at level at boses natin. May meaning din pala yung bagal at bilis ng ating mga sinasabi. Dati kasi para akong Armalite na parang dire-diretso lang talagang bilis ko magsalita. But now, base sa mga nalaman ko sa PPSI, pwede palang timplahin ang mga sinasabi at kung paano mo siya sabihin yung bawat mensahe mo sa audience to make your presentations more dynamic and engaging sa mga tao. Yung mga learnings na yun at sa lahat ng mga natutunan ko sa PPSI, yun yung dahilan kung bakit every Monday, Wednesday at Saturday, after ng day job ko, talagang gusto ko umuwi at mag-ayos ng laptop, webcam para matuto. Kahit na alam ko at alam na mga first batch na ultimo 12 midnight na, nagkaklase pa rin kami. Yung tipong mag-off ka ng camera kasi pabagsak na yung mata mo. Pero we still continue, we still finish all the sessions. Because alam natin na every single session, meron tayong mapupulot ng wisdom at knowledge. Hindi lang sa ating magaling na trainer na si Sir Lloyd Luna, kundi sa bawat isa sa atin. Because I felt here in PPSI, an open learning session wherein we can support each other, we can learn each other from one another. And indeed, if you're finding the best school for you to grow your public speaking skills, I'll tell you, PPSI is the one. Finally, super big thanks to Coach Lloyd, Miss Bell, at sa bumubuo ng PESI. And also sa 28 members ng batch over connection, yes, sasabi ko na po ito, over connection, sa pagbibigay kaalaman at suporta natin sa bawat isa. Because of all of you, dahil po sa inyo, honestly speaking, the dream of a young schoolboy turned into reality. And I'm so grateful for that. Super finally, as a certified public speakers, our real test is not the summative test that we answered on our Facebook group, nor the 3-minute final speech. No, the real test happens after this commencement exercise. Because habang bitbit natin yung distinction na CPS, many pressures are coming to our way. But if we religiously apply the character, content, and competency that a certified public speaker must have, pressures can stop us to speak responsibly.
Alright, so you've heard it from Neon Ramos. Wonderful story. Thank you so much, Neon. And as you always say, if I may borrow your words, uplifting youth leadership. Yan yung laging sinasabi ni Neon. So now, we are about to proceed with the much-awaited part of our program. But before that, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our two wonderful guests for tonight, and later on you will be hearing as well stories from them. So I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Mr. Jess Bustillo and of course Miss Fem Marie Cabantoc. So later you will hear more about them. So this time around, we're moving on to the much awaited part of our program, and that is the presentation of graduates. So now I have the honor to present to you the candidates for graduation of the Public Speaking Institute Batch 1 of 2021, a total of 26 candidates for graduation. I hereby petition the Institute to certify the completion of the requirements of these candidates.
By the authority vested in me and having been presented by the Chief Experience Officer of the Institute, the completed requirements prescribed by the same, I now confirm you certified public speakers. Congratulations.
One by one, the names of our candidate graduation. First is Leonisa Agitong. We would like to hear an applause from our graduate. Dennis Antenor Jr. Top is Cherry Orfel Belmonte Serna. Yan, so pwede kayo mag-unmute to clap. We have Attorney Jennifer Boro. Charmaine A. Cabardo. Renan B. Marquez. We have Jen Vodka Celiano, Josephine Dayag, Dayan L. Dayana, Fidel Flores, Catherine Kate Garcia, Jose Carlo B. Hain, Ginaline R. Insyong. We have Cherry Ko, Attorney Jasper Alberto H. Lascano.
May Alberto ka pala. Jasper ka.
Next, we have Dr. Joseph Lin Lee. Jen Lee. Then we have Mian Garos. Julian C. Saniel. Professor Mark Lester D. Toribio. Next is Lynn Ontiveros.
Thank you, Coach.
April Raymond Valero. Nina T. Yuan. And finally, Raymond Seniga. Once again, you have heard our 26 graduates for the first batch of the Public Speaking Institute. We are now moving forward to the oath taking, and this time I would like to request the presence of Charmaine Cabardo to represent the pioneering batch as she will repeat after Sergeant Lloyd A. Lula.
Please raise your right hand and answer the questions. Do you believe that your character is the soul of your speech and embracing your authentic self is your ultimate source of trust and confidence?
Yes, I do.
I do.
Yes.
Do you believe that your content is the heart of your speech and telling the story behind the facts and figures is the best way to educate your audience?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Do you believe that your competency is the body of your speech and your delivery is a powerful way? Yun na, lumipat eh.
Yes, I do.
You accept the code of professional conduct for certified public speakers as promulgated by the Public Speaking Institute.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Do you accept responsibility to uphold the values, ideals, and philosophy of the Public Speaking Institute?
Yes,
Yes, I do.
Do you accept?
Yes, I do.
Wala pa pa. The role to preserve, protect, and advance the goals and objectives of the Public Speaking Institute.
Yes, I do.
I do.
Now, please do repeat after me. I, say your name.
I,
Aprilyn Valero, Raymond Valero.
Ramos.
Having been given a designation of
having been
given
a designation
of
certified public speaker,
certified
public
speaker,
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
do solemnly swear that I will,
to the best of my ability,
to
the best of my
ability,
faithfully perform the duties and responsibilities
faithfully perform
perform
the
the
duties and
duties and
responsibilities
attached to this designation.
attached to
attached to the
this
designation.
I bear true faith and
I will bear
that I will bear
true faith and allegiance to the Institute,
that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and rules
that
I will obey the
laws,
laws, orders, and rules
promulgated by duly constituted authorities of the Institute,
promulgated by the authorities of the Institute,
impose
and that I impose this obligation
on myself voluntarily
upon myself
voluntarily
without mental reservation,
without mental reservation
purpose, or evasion.
or purpose of preservation.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you, everyone, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.
Much for everyone. Congratulations, graduates. Are you happy?
Yes.
Yes.
Finally.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that everybody's so happy, so excited. Being a graduate and the first batch to graduate of the Public Speaking Institute, and of course, to keep our night on fire and to give us more motivation as we journey to the CPS, we would like to call our first keynote speaker for tonight. For tonight, our first speaker or keynote speaker is a trustee of the Philippine Council of Associations and Association Executives. He is the former chairman of the Philippine Society for Talent Development. He is also the past president and fellow of People Management Association of the Philippines. And at present, he is the host of HR Hotline on TNC and the president of POPS, or the Philippine Association of Professional Speakers. I am privileged to call tonight our first keynote speaker, Mr. Jess Francis Rebustillo.
Thank you, Belle. Good evening, Sergeant Lloyd Luna, my dear friend, and to all the graduates and duly designated CPS. And also, my greetings to my friend, Femery Cabanti. Congratulations! You are now a CPS, a certified public speaker. The letters C, P, and S will now be proudly appended to your name. With the certification and your designation comes great responsibility. This certification will be your burden as you need to uphold the prestige of the letters C, P, S. Maintain and sustain the integrity that comes with it. Integrity is achieving what is expected from you. And this is the burden. You now have to guarantee that you are a competent public speaker. I heard during the orientation that the warranty is only for a year because you need to renew your certification. But the guarantee should always be there. Competency is attitude, skills, and knowledge that spells your behavior, your speaking practice behavior. I am sure you now have the knowledge after all these sleepless nights with Professor Lloyd Luna. I am sure you now have the skills, as almost all of you have already spoken to an audience, and I'm sure the response were encouraging. What is worrisome will be your attitude. You need to keep that fire burning, the sincere motivation nested in our hearts, as our performances will be measured from our last talk. The three letters demand that we have to be competent. A lot of my friends have attached to the names letters. Some, the letters are even longer than their full names. But sad to say, their performances do not in any way reach the standards set by the certification. Be reminded that public speaking is not for our pleasure. Just like HR is not for HR. public speaking is a mission. It is a vocation as it affects lives. It should appeal to reason, emotions, and credibility of the speaker. We have to be conscious of the impact and the outcome of our speeches. And why will people listen when we speak? Why do people listen to speakers? It is not you that is all about the talk. It is your content, your format, and your style. The least of the audience concerned is the speaker. They are interested with the topic, on what you are going to say. They are interested with your format, that they will understand what you will share and be able to relate. The audience is interested with your style, that the thoughts you are presenting are amusing and in an engaging manner. This certification reminds you now to be extra careful when you talk to an audience. Your misses, fake news, disinformation, and sloppy presentations will be a disservice to uphold the credibility of the CPS. Now that you are a CPS, practice properly the speaking profession and be a professional speaker. Charge a fee accordingly. That will be your comparative advantage. You are certified and you are not for free. Our talent must have the proper talents. Trivia. Talent is a Latin word meaning scale, balance, and sum. The weight of the talent, our talent, and its added value must have an equivalent remuneration. So, when you become a professional paid speaker, then be a member of the Philippine Association of Professional Speakers. In PAPS, we observe the 5 E's. Expertise. We make sure we know the topic we are going to present. We strive to be proficient and savvy. Eloquence. We ensure we are articulate, persuasive, competent with the power of speech, abreast with presentation skills for the face-to-face, and be on top. That is total online presence in the virtual platforms. Ethics. The logos are personal branding. The ethos are norms. And the pathos are drama, are authenticity. The third E is enterprise. The fourth E is enterprise. We aspire to upgrade our skills, and we have to. This is why you are here, so that we can demand a price to transfer, a price to the transfer of knowledge that we painstakingly prepare. Last of the E is extension. We ensure that our thoughts, our thoughts will have an impact, and that we are changing mindsets and lives. We are aware that we are extending ourselves. All this is for us to know the gradation of a speaker from just a speaker, B, to being a speaker, to become a speaker, and to be a becoming speaker. As a CPS, you must infect positive emotion. Savor the moment when you are on stage. Just like what I'm feeling now. Savor the moment while you're on the screen. Enjoy. Learn and teach hope and optimism. Be cheerful and have humor. This morning, in my live streaming, our topic is about the passion of Christ. But we were able to discuss it with optimism, hope, and cheerfulness. Connect your insights with nature. Be a Saint Francis. Read Fratelli Tutti. Spread a culture of gratefulness. As a CPS, you must be engaged and engaging. Do a needs analysis. Know your audience. You must maintain good relationships with your family, with your community. These are your stories. You must be discerning. You must be able to extract meaning. Define what is in it for you and for them. The meaning of your talk to their lives. Does it matter? As a certified public speaker, celebrate your accomplishments. Every engagement is an opportunity to share and make this world a better place to live. Keep the 3 letters. Uphold what it means. Carry them with pride. You work hard for these 3 letters. You deserve the certification, so be confident. Go and become a professional public speaker. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you've heard it from Sir Jess Francis Rebustillo. And thank you so much, Sir Jess, for emphasizing with us tonight the responsibility attached to our CPS title. And I'm sure everybody was noted of the 5 E's that Sir Jess presented to us: the expertise, eloquence, ethics, the enterprise, and of course the extension. So once again, thank you so much, Sir Jess, for sharing us, inspiring us tonight. And another thing that Sir Jess say is about being engaged and be engaging. So tonight, to keep us all engaged, we will be calling another set of graduates who will be sharing their beautiful story of their journey to CPS. So I'd
Can we have a picture taking muna with Sir Jesse? Can I have a picture taking muna with Sir Jesse? Kukunin ko lang yung screen. Alright? Everybody please do turn on your video. Here we go. Reflect. Nagdi-dinner. Sige, ganyan ka na. Wala ka dyan. 1, 2, smile. Okay, page 2. 1, 2, smile. Okay, and last one. Kung may sign na batch 1 ba kayo? Sigurado na no? 1, 2, smile. Okay, one more, page 2. 1, 2, smile. Alright, thank you. Let's proceed. Thank you, Sir Jesse. Wonderful speech.
Thank you, Sir Lloyd and Sir Jesse. So once again, to keep us engaged tonight, we will be calling a new set of graduates who will be sharing their beautiful stories with us about their journey to CPS. And now, I'm sure our next speaker or a story sharer is ready. I'd like to call Attorney Jasper Alberto Lascano.
Thank you very much, and good evening, everyone. Good evening to Sergeant Lloyd Luna, to our guest of honor, Sir Jesse, and also to Ma'am Fe, to to Ma'am Bell and all of our classmates here at the Public Speaking Institute. A golden evening to all of you. Well, what can I say? It's really a very happy day for all of us. It is such a feat just to be here tonight and be among a talented and promising brood of public speakers. I am truly honored and elated to belong to the pioneer group that are today named Certified Public Speakers. My public speaking journey started as a kid. I remember I was really quiet, shy, and reserved back then. But fortunately, my former teachers discovered my gift for public speaking. So throughout my grade school, high school, and college days, I was given the opportunity to participate in a lot of activities that involved speaking in front of an audience or perhaps performing on stage. And I was very thankful for it because it became an opportunity for me to overcome my shyness and further improve on my skills that I was able to apply and further develop in my professional practice. However, joining this program made me realize that there are just so many more techniques I could learn and improve on. And I'm very happy that I am learning not only from a mentor, but what also made it extra special is the fact that I was hearing these lessons straight from the best in the Philippines, di ba? So, classmates, talagang tayang lahat. We learned a lot from the days that we've been training. And of course, I'm very happy that the input of my enthusiastic and passionate classmates was really an added plus to that experience. Quite honestly, it wasn't really easy. It was a hurdle for the past 8 days of intensive training. Could you imagine? Kasi I work full-time in the morning till late afternoon. As you all know, I'm a government employee. And sometimes I feel exhausted after a long day at work. So talagang pag minsan sabi ko magka-class pa ba? Pero iba the feeling is very different. Being in my PSI class from 9 p.m. until whatever time we finish, sometimes even past 12 midnight. It really gave me a very fulfilling experience, and really, I will miss it. At the same time, I'm happy and excited.
We can take back your CPS if you're going to miss it.
Hindi naman, sir. But more than anything, it was really very exciting, and I'm very happy now to know that the real journey is just starting, actually. And truly, this program has given me, and I think every one of us, valuable lessons towards being the best public speaker that we all can be. Thank you, PSI. Thank you, Sir Lloyd, Miss Bell, and to my dear classmates. My appreciation really is talagang malaking-malaki para sa lahat sa inyo kasi magagaling at napakagagandang mga ehemplo kayo sa ating society, and I look forward to do more activities, fellowship, and interaction with you as we build a dynamic public speaking community amidst this time of pandemic. I pray to the good Lord that He grants me and all of us not only the capability, the competence, but more importantly, the courage to speak. Not just for the sake of speaking, to speak not just for the sake of being heard, but to speak for the sake of changing the world. I am Jasper Alberto Lascano. I'm a lawyer, I'm an environmental planner, I'm a career executive service officer, but now I can proudly say I'm a certified public speaker. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Attorney Jazz Lascano, another round of applause, please. And I'm sure everybody heard what he said, being one of the best public, or we, the CPS, the best public speakers of the country. Very inspiring. At the same time, the responsibility is there. But I'm sure everybody's so passionate and so motivated to really prove we are responsible speakers. So now I'd like to call another certified public speaker who will be sharing her beautiful story or journey with us, being one of the pioneering batch of CPS. So I'd like to call now Miss Cherry.
think I think someone's dog wants to speak. So, okay, I'm Cherry, and I met Coach Lloyd recently, and I was very impressed with how he delivers. It's very authentic, and I realized, that I learned so much better from coaches who have a very clear framework, and since Lloyd came from a military background, he's very good at framing things and making things so practical and easy to learn and understand. So I really took this course because I wanted to get over my fear of being in the spotlight. I've been doing branding for 20 years, and being a designer, I think that we're more introverted, so we're not as vocal about things. And Coach Lloyd helped me find my voice and share my story. And I think that it was really, for me, it really helped me to articulate what I wanted to share, when before it's like, as designers, we're always like trying to figure out our clients' voices and helping them share it, but we never really had that much, put that much attention into what we wanted to share. So being in the industry for 20 years, there's so much that I learned from what makes a business and a brand become successful, and I felt that it's time that more people know about that. So yes, I really appreciate that the group also, our classmates. It was very intimidating in the beginning because everybody had so much, everybody had so much energy, and very good at speaking and sharing their stories. But I just wanted to say thank you also for providing a safe space for us to all share our stories. Thank you.
Thank you, Cherry.
Once again, that's Miss Cherry Ko. Thank you so much, Miss Cherry, for sharing with us your beautiful journey with CPS. And now we have come to the part where we will have another inspiring speaker for tonight, another keynote speaker. And allow me to introduce her tonight. She is the principal partner for Center for Innovation, Change and Productivity. Our keynote speaker is also the 2019 president of the Philippine Society for Talent Development. She is also the former board director, AVP, and head corporate learning at Splash Corporation. Our keynote speaker is also the former director of HR Management Group at Acrevo Limited and the founding chairman of Gawad Maestro Awards. May I now call, and it's a privilege to welcome our keynote speaker, Ms. Fe Marie Cabanto.
Thank you very much, Belle. Good evening. I am honored to be with you here today on the occasion of the culmination of the inaugural run of the certification program in public speaking. The world is going through so much indescribable challenges, and here you are, newly certified as public speakers. I am awed at the tenacity and dedication that you put in, alongside all your other responsibilities at an unprecedented time in the history of humankind. But why do you want to be certified? What's in a title? What's in a certification? I would surmise the most common answers would be in no order: in pursuit of excellence, continuous learning and improvement, and be more effective at what one currently is doing. Perhaps prestige, additional credits for promotion, perhaps the desire to reinvent oneself, or simply to overcome stage fright. And yes, additional set of letters appended to one's name. Nothing happens by chance. Whatever your personal reasons and individual circumstances, one thing is certain: you are no longer exactly the same person you were when you embarked on this process of certification. I have had the privilege of leading PSTD, along with Jessie Rebostilio, the country's premier association in talent development at a time when it was transitioning from training and development to talent development. It was at the historic first Talent Development Summit, which had more than 100 heads of organizations, HR, OD, learning and development, including our very own Lloyd Luna, where we gave birth to the Philippine Talent Development Framework. The kind of ideas that were generated in that gathering of minds were all beautifully put together by no less than the former president and dean of SAIDI, Dr. Rose Fuentes. She said in her closing keynote, "Talent development defines who you are, what you have inside, and what you can do." Today, we know that talent development is building, exploring, and extricating the innate, endowed, educated, and acquired talents of individuals. The framework takes root in the belief that everyone is endowed with innate talents and gifts that can actually be developed and actualized. It's not a process, it's not skills development, nor is it training and performance management. It's not a management system, but rather it is a journey that begins in the family system, which we call pagmula. People who see our potential contribute to the development of our talents. And these are our parents, siblings, and yes, even our yayas. This continues on in school, which is stage 2, and which we call paglina at paghusay, molding and shaping of one's talents, leading to mastery and excellence, which provides a disciplined framework and which continues on in life in the jungle of relationships in the workplace, which we call paglaya. Paglaya is about the freedom to choose the avenues for expression and maximization of one's talents. In communities of practice where the individual carves his own talents, and later on, with the influences from mentors such as your Lloyd Luna, gurus, people he meets at work and in conferences. And this is what we call pagtagumpay, or the full realization and actualization of one's gifts, where he slowly carves his niche for the better of himself and of the future within the organization or community. Although I chose a different path, my foundation for speaking was laid at a very early age. Over at St. Paul College in Vigan, this ability was discovered by my teachers, who then put in hours after class and sometimes on weekends to train me for declamation contests and various roles in school plays year in and year out. Over at the corridors next to the faculty room where I was being trained, when I'm not in the music room for my piano lessons, I would see my classmates enjoying jackstone or a fun round of hide and seek. Looking back and connecting the dots, as Steve Jobs would say, I was being prepared for a profession that involved speaking. Speaking to hone and develop talents so individuals can harness these potentials and be the best that they can be. At what stage do you think are you at? Have you found what you truly would love to do for the rest of your life? Are you now free to choose the path to the expression of your talents? Is it public speaking? The world has changed and the world of work has evolved faster than it has ever been in ways never before imagined. The world of work has changed and people are shifting careers. Nothing happens by chance, but nothing should be left to chance. Learning transforms. How many of you here are thinking of shifting careers because now you have found what you truly would love to do? Jeff Bezos had a lucrative career in computer science on Wall Street and took on roles at various financial firms before transitioning to the world of e-commerce and launching Amazon at the age of 31 and becoming the world's richest man. Martha Stewart was a full-time model until she found few modeling jobs coming her way. And after a 5-year stint as a Wall Street stockbroker, Stewart turned her love of gourmet cooking and creative presentation into what is now known as the Martha Stewart Living Omni Media. Vera Wang was a fashion designer, who is a fashion designer, like Cheriko here, was a figure skater and journalist. Today, she is one of the world's premier women's designers. Pope Francis was a bouncer at a nightclub at Buenos Aires, but became, and is now rather, our Pope, God's appointed successor to Saint Peter. Whoopi Goldberg used to be a funeral makeup artist. Funeral makeup artist, yes, to an actor, writer, and TV host. She's one of few entertainers to win an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony Awards, and with good reason. But before raking in those trophies, she worked in a funeral home doing dead people's hair and makeup. As you reset your new horizons, listen to what your heart is saying, because it is there that your true passion resides. And where passion is, that's where God has designed for you to be. The world has changed, but the fundamentals and objectives of public speaking have not changed. As public speaking professionals, so much power rests in each of you that you can actually change the world. I fervently hope that you will use this power as certified public speakers to unite and not divide, to sow love and not hatred, to instill hope, not despair, to promote understanding, not confusion, to develop and not to destroy. Congratulations to the inaugural class of PSI Certified Public Speakers. Congratulations, Public Speaking Institute, and its founder, Air Force Sergeant, who, and I say this again, who I believe is really supposed to be Major Lloyd Luna, for your trailblazing undertaking. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Magandang gabi muli.
Once again, that's Marie Cabantac, and we will have a photo op with Bispe.
Thank you, madam. Appreciate it. Number one sign. 1, 2, smile. Page 2. Powerful daw yung speech, sabi ni Lulin. 1, 2, smile.
Thank you, Lulin.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Marie.
Thank you so much, Miss Fe Marie Cabanta, for the very inspiring message for us tonight. And indeed, everybody have their own personal takeaways, like our reasons to being here, like it could be pursuing our personal goals, our continuous learning, of course, being effective as speakers, at the same time, the desire to reinvent ourselves. So that's just a few of the takeaways that I have for tonight. And of course,
Then,
yes, sir?
parang may mali tayo sa program, no? Parang masyadong powerful yung keynote. Supposed to be, hindi pa pagsamahin itong dalawa, no? Would you agree? Parang masyado nating na-treat ng maayos itong batch 1. Dapat ang batch 2 lang yung isa. Ang problema natin sa batch 2, paano susundan yan, di ba? Anyway, just say.
Us having two very powerful speakers for tonight and very powerful takeaways from our pioneering batch. Ano? And of course, it will not end tonight dahil napakarami nating takeaways. And of course, another thing that I was able to capture from Miss Faye, set new horizon, listen to what our heart says. Very wonderful, hindi ba? That we are here to be understood and of course to develop and not to destroy. So with that, I believe that another 2 graduates are ready to share their unique story and journey to CPS. So I'd like to call Miss Cherry or Fel Belmonte Serna to share with us her beautiful journey to CPS. Let's hear it from her.
Good morning. As a start, I would like to thank first and foremost my God and my Savior, Jesus Christ, who makes all things possible. Thank you too to our mentor, Sergeant Lloyd Luna, and our facilitator, Miss Belle Ravis, for bearing with us, with me especially, with my endless boggings and vocal thrills. Alam niyo na yan. My thanks too to our GM and sister in Christ, Miss Nina Alvarado, for paving a way to get a view of my possibility to be edified here at PPSI. Thank you too to my classmates and my very own Belmonte Serna family, and to my LLIC and TPC teams who believes in my leadership. Teaching is my passion, and serving God by sharing His message to people is my mission. I love to talk. I believe it is my gift. I want to give Him glory and honor in my speech. Throughout my growing up as a kid to this day that I am an adult, God has been putting people in my care. As a worker, I was always given tasks to handle and deal with people. As a parent, I was given 3 kids to rear and be responsible of. And now as a team leader and a networker, God put people for me to serve Him by sharing words that reaches people out, break the walls that divide them, bridge gaps to connect them, and push them forward to reach for their better and greater possibilities and opportunities. I got involved in a prestigiously growing international MLM company, that is Lure to Run International Corp, and has been selected to be one of the international speakers. Thus, I have to be ready and equipped to speak and represent the company. However, being gifted and knowing your gift is not enough. I felt lacking. If I want to indeed serve God by serving people through the gift of speech, then I must desire to become better, more responsible, and more worthy of the call. One who's to know fully, understand, and practice the gift. This is mastering, refining, and polishing the gift. When I realized this, I felt a missing piece to fulfill my call. It is where I started to desire improvement, nourishment, growth. It is where too that I was on the lookout for my own possibilities to get what I needed. At the perfect times of search, I came to know of Sergeant Lloyd Luna through his TNC program, where TPC and LLIC BODs were in the big picture. How he speaks and delivers his message seemed so easy, relaxed, and not in any way tensed. That caught me. And then he was the same speaker during the TPC's City Stockist Conference this year, now giving a glimpse of the speaking brands. One that seemed to be the missing piece in my quest for improvement. And so yes, I got really interested to know more of that and prayed for it. Until a days after, Miss Nina, our GM, invited me to join TPSI as a group. It was exactly the day of the orientation for the first batch. Then I knew God has led me to it. 3 times God directed my path to meet Sir Lloyd. All those times, God was preparing TPSI for me, and better yet, preparing me for TPSI, including an amazing batch of the pioneers, tease and fun, and cries and pressures all together. And now here I am, so blessed and enriched, edified and refined. It is not only for the title of CPS, but also the opening of broader horizons ahead. Newer people to meet and be responsible of, and of greater things in store to achieve and share others with. And more importantly, a more responsible speaker, one who will indeed give God honor and praise. Thank you for this honor to be one now known and considered as the certified public speaker. Praise be to God. Thank you, Ms. Bell and Sir Lloyd.
So much, Miss Cherry. So once again, the beautiful journey of Miss Cherry Belmonte Serna here at CPS. And I think our next and the last, of course, but definitely not the least, to share his wonderful journey with CPS is ready. I'd like now to call Mr. Dennis Antenor Jr.
Okay, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right. First of all, thank you very much, Lloyd Luna. I remember when I first saw you online, I told myself, I need to have what this guy has. I need to know what this guy knows. So, I thank God for this opportunity to learn a lot of things about you, the things that you do. Really, God listens, really. If He knows that the thing you're asking Him is aligned with His plan, He will really give it to you as a blessing. I really don't know if I can say this, but among my fellow batchmates here, batch 1, I know I have the most number of exposures in terms of being up there on stage. All the while, I thought you just need to be yourself. Sometimes you have to be funny. Sometimes you have to be witty. And I thought that's it. But after all those sessions, I learned when you're up there, you possess power. You possess authority. even with or without the podium, you have the needed influence. I'd like to borrow the line of Sir Jesse a while ago. As Spider-Man says in the movies, great power comes with great responsibility. When you're up there, it's really something. Well, the producer trusts you. The event organizer trusts you. So I promise I will use this knowledge for good, only for good. Again, if I get to be invited to an event, I promise to prepare. I promise to go back to my notes. I promise to remember all the discussions we had. I promise to recall all the questions given to us, given to you, Lloyd, and I will promise to give out there the answers we discussed here. The knowledge you shared with us, Lloyd, is your big contribution to this world. I, together with these guys, we promise to be a role model to our fellow speakers out there. We will uphold all the things we learned from here. We, together with these guys, will use all the learnings here to make this country, this world, a better place to live in. As you've said, we should continue. We will continue to research. We will continue to explore. We will continue to develop. We will continue to level up. We will continue to improve. We will continue to be a dynamic person. I, together with these guys, with the batch 1, will carry the torch of hope and inspiration to the industry and to the world. We will share this flame. We will share this passion. We will share this heart until one day you will say to yourself, Lloyd, when you see each and every one of us out there talking in front of these VIPs, the very important people, you can whisper these words. You yourself, Lloyd, I did the right thing. I did it right, Lord. I am Dennis Antenor Jr., Batch 1 of Public Speaking Institute. And I thank you.
Thank you.
Lasing na ako.
Kaya pala nasabi mo yun.
Lahat. Very well said from Mr. Dennis Antenor Jr. Thank you that you didn't only share with us your journey to CPS, but of course, the learnings, your takeaways, and as well as what could be expected of us after this. So once again, thank you so much. And thank you to the 6 graduates who shared with us the inspiring story. Moving forward, you will have more activities coming very soon. Everybody will be given the chance as well to share their stories with us. So tonight, we're almost ready for the graduation toast. So I'd like to call our founder, Sergeant Lloyd A. Luna, to lead us for the graduation toast.
All right. I don't know how it works, but I think you start by filling in your cups or glasses. It starts from there. So if you have your glass and your wine or milk, I don't know what you have there, Neon.
Cheers.
And a picture siguro.
Picture siguro. Sige. So gagawin ko ng galley review ito. Sa mga 18 years old and under, no? May liquor ban pala ngayon. Hindi ka tayo puntahan ng mga police.
Grape juice only.
Sir, di nila alam yung Zoom ID natin.
Natin nandun tayo sa Public Speaking Institute Facebook.
Ewan nga pala.
Sabay tayo makulong nito, Coach Lloyd.
Sweet sa akin eh.
Sweet.
Yes. Sweet.
General yan eh. General asawa niyan. So, alam na. Okay. Kasama naman natin yung asawa ng general eh. Toast to the first batch of CPS from the Public Speaking Institute. Congratulations, everyone, and thank you to all of the guests. Cheers.
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 Yum, sarap.
Muntik na maubos yung wine ni Sir Lek.
Kalahati na ako.
All right. And of course, once again, we would like to thank our for joining us up until later. They will be joining us, our two very powerful keynote speakers for tonight. Thank you so much, Sir Jess and Miss Fe Banta for joining us. And of course, we are proud to present to them what awaits the CPS holders. So I'll be walking you through just a review of the benefits that the 26 of you will be enjoying as a certified public speaker. So let me now share my screen. So ready na ba kayo na malaman or to remind yourselves of the benefits of being a certified public speaker? All right. Okay, so let me just quickly walk you through on the benefits of being a certified public speaker. So the first benefit, of course, is the one-year certification validity or the use of CPS after your name. All right, then next, another benefit is the 1-year free membership. And of course, you have the free access to our resources through the exclusive Facebook group that we have. I'm sure lahat naman tayo, no, nandun sa Facebook group na yon. Next benefit is CPS is your free access to our monthly and special learning sessions via Zoom that will be conducted by no other than our founder, Sergeant Lloyd Luna. Another benefit of a certified public speaker is the free enlistment to our public speakers website, meaning to say you can now appear on Google search result along with other certified public speakers. So how does it sound to you?
Basta natin, parang sobra yata.
Awesome!
Searching now, searching now.
Parang sobra yung benefit, bawasan natin. Parang napasobra. Tama na yan.
Coach Lloyd, quiet ka lang. Quiet ka lang. Babasa si Miss Bell.
Okay, sorry.
Benefit number 5 is that opportunity to be referred to clients should they need your services and you satisfy the requirements. Yeah, so as a certified public speaker, you will be referred, the possibility to be referred, hindi ba? Benefit number 6 is, of course, you have the opportunity to be featured or to have a featured post with your profile or short video where on our Facebook page. Sarap ba? Ganda ba yan?
Yay!
Okay,
Yes.
natin. Benefit number 7 is, itutuloy ba natin to, sir? 50% discount our comprehensive speech coaching program.
Narinig ko yan, 50%.
Screenshot na ba? Dapat ano yan 10 lang eh.
Naka-record, Coach Lloyd.
Yata. Benefit is, ito pa sir, benefit number 8, 50% discount when you hire us to write your speech.
Oh.
Mapapahamak na tayo.
Alright, benefit number 9 is another opportunity for everyone, and that is to network and do business with other CPS within our exclusive community. And benefit number 10, another discount. I can see 50% discount on our annual public speaking event plus a chance to be invited as one of the speakers. Gusto niyo ba yun?
Yeah.
Yes, touch move.
Well, okay na yan. Okay na yan. Sobra.
More.
Number 11.
And last but not the least, your benefit number 11, which is very important. You will be receiving an e-copy of your CPS certificate with a unique QR identification code for validation. So kapag hindi gumana ang QR code na aming ipapakita, alam mo na ibig sabihin.
Fake news. Fake.
Inyo na.
Fake news.
That comprises the benefits of a certified public speaker. So once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so we're almost done with our program for the commencement exercises. I'd like to call once again our founder, Sergeant Lloyd A. Luna.
Why? What's wrong?
Try na pong makita yung benefits ng isang CPS.
Ano yan? Nahilo ko doon sa benefits. Naparami. Ba yun? Sa second batch, bawasan natin yan, ha?
Yes, and calling our founder, should you have any further questions or clarifications? Or any reactions, especially to those who weren't able to log in earlier, I think due to signal connections or whatever. Yung iba nakailang login kanina but we're not able to hear their names being called. Yata nung presentation, ano.
Sagutin mo nga si Attorney Jazz, please. Wala nang jacket. Sobrang na talaga yung nagkahanap ng jacket. Pambira naman, Attorney Jazz. May pa-jacket pa. But again, thank you so much. Ito'y walang katapusang pasasalamat. This is something that I never thought will happen. But it happened nonetheless. So, para-paras tayong biktima ng institute na ito. At bilang para-paras tayong biktima at nandito na tayong lahat, ay di ano pang gagawin natin, papanindigan na natin ito. Dahil para-paras tayong mapapahiya. Lalo na yung taga-MBC dyan, no?
Uy, #proud ako, pare. Ay, #proud to, pare.
Kaya nga, pag hindi nag-perform na maayos si Neon, damay-damay na to. So, magpapagawa tayo ng jacket for sure. That's in the pipeline. 2.5 isa. 2.5.
50% off pa rin.
Sabi yun, 50% off pero isa lang yung manggas. Okay lang sa inyo. Madali naman akong kausap. Ras Jessie, maraming salamat ulit sa iyong time. Ma'am Fe.
Sir Jess.
Nasa si Ma'am Fe? Nasa page 2 ba or umuwi na?
Nandito
pa siya.
Ma'am Fe, magsalita ka naman na hindi nag-i-speech. Dali. Ikwento mo kung ano talaga nangyari dito. Bakit talaga nagkaroon ng ganito? Gusto ko sa iyo manggaling. Dali.
Sa akin talaga? Ikaw dapat.
Hindi.
Hindi ako
umiinom ako ay nakakabala ka.
Ikaw na. Binibigyan na kita ng pahintulot, Sarge.
Naka-ano ka na naka-spotlight ka na. Game, dali. We were talking, I think sa group, kasama si Sir Jessie sa chat group natin. And then, what happened?
Wow, pinutusan ako.
Sige na, nakikiusap naman ako.
Parang mali ata yun
Alam mo daw, sa military, yung asawa ng general,
yes,
laging mas mataas ng isang rank.
One rank higher. Correct.
Kaya yung asawa ko dito ay mas mataas sa akin. Anyway, hindi naman utos to. Ito ay pakiusap. Dahil ako
Nax naman. Ikaw na yan, Lloyd. Nayaman ko, oy.
Sige na. Dali na.
Nayaman ko, Lulin, lagi.
Sige na, Miss Fe. Ibang dating pag ikaw magsalita.
Ganon?
No.
Lloyd,
Para tinutulungan ko si Coach Lloyd.
Tulungan niya ako. Maliit mo.
Yeah, tinutulungan. Sige na po, Miss Fe.
Kasi naman lagi kami magkausap niyan. Jessie, Lloyd, tsaka ako. Minsan seryoso. Minsan...
It's 11 o'clock.
Gosh, sino yung nagsabi?
O yan, time checker na. Time checker
Anyway,
na.
sige. Sabi niya, bilisan mo na. Grabe, no? Nakikiusap naman nga lang. Uy. Okay. No, actually, Lloyd initially wanted to set up a leadership academy. But then I said, why leadership academy? Why not your line of expertise for which you already have carved a name? Correct? So,
yun na yun.
Yun na yun. Oo, kasi hindi na daw siya nakatulog. Tatanggi sana akong mag-keynote eh. Tapos biglang sabi niya, kasi ma'am, ikaw... Oy, sabi ko, sige na nga, hindi na ako tatanggi. Oo na.
Ma'am, nakakahiya doon sa estudyante ko. Mas mahaba pa yung intro kaysa doon sa kwento.
Sorry naman, di naman ako certified. Oo, di ba? Di naman ako certified. Okay na yun, forgiven.
O sige. Sir Jesse, ikaw. Sir Jesse, ito siguro yung siguro ito yung magiging new blood ng Paps, no?
Yes. I invite you and I welcome you to be a member of the Philippine Association of Professional Speakers. Kailangan yung kasi, of course, we have yung Toastmasters and we have a lot of graduates from MASCOM and we have lots of experienced speakers. But there is a need for us to really be united and be one as an association that really, parang, association of speakers. Yung mga siklista nga, may asosasyon eh. Yung dyan nga sa mga habal-habal, may asosasyon. Ba't hindi tayo mag-asosasyon? There is a need for us to be one. Kasi kadalasan kasama yan sa speaker. We're so full of ourselves. Yun ang dapat nakalimutan kong i-share. Na when you are on stage, siguro si Dennis makaka-relate nito. May oras, lumalaki ang tenga mo, lumalaki ang ulo mo. And then sometimes you forget that we are not islands. We need to have a network, to have a family. It's not na nakipag-asosasyon ka kasi you want to gain something from it. Hindi ka naman nag-join sa lay minister parang kumain ng mga ostya. Hindi. Diba? So, join an association. Yung lahat na tao, kasama natin yan eh. So, you are now certified and you can speak and be a member of a group. Be a member of a group. Yung sinabi nga namin yung advice namin, yung usapan namin ni Lloyd is that we need a certification body that will tell us that you are in it. What the institute is doing is actually spearheading something here in the Philippines. Bang, ang daming nagsasabi, ang daming nagsasalita. Of course, ang daming may standards. Pero at least, there should be somebody who should start and then set a standard that if you are certified, then you are in that particular state. Hindi naman tayo nagsabi na the designation that you have, that's it. No. Diba? Hindi naman nagsasabi. Pero at least, may criteria, naghirap tayo, nag-aral, and then actually, it's for you and your audience that parang ikaw, parang nandun may doktor tayo rito. Parang nagtapos ka ng doktor, pero kailangan talaga ikaw ay makapasa sa board at ikaw talaga ay ma-certify na ikaw ay doktor. Ganun din sa pagsalita. Kasi alam mo, marami akong nakikita dyan na nagsasalita. Dyan sa Bikutan Wet Market, may nagsasalita every time ako pupunta.
Grabe yung Bikutan.
Doon sa Hypermart, may nagsasalita para doon sa plancha. Sino magse-certified sa kanila that they are really good speakers? We listen, there is an impact, and then nakikinig tayo. Pero sino magsasabi? I, for one, matanda na ako, pero I want to be certified. Because there should be somebody who should have an imprimatur of what we are doing.
Okay, that being said, in behalf of myself and Bell, we are conferring yung ating CPS designation kay Sir Jesse Bustillo and Evelyn Capatat.
Wow! Wow.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Pero yan yung tingnan mo, nabulol ako. So, hindi mo talaga masasabi. Parang na akong taga-Bikutan Wet Market na nabulol. Nabulol ako because you are tongue-tied. You are tongue-tied. So yun magsasabi. Diba? Just give me a minute. Ang daming marunong magsermon. Maraming from Aparitolo, I've been out there in Thailand, in Hong Kong, maraming pare na marunong magsermon. Pero sino nagsasabi na you are the best priest who can give a sermon? Wala. So, pasalamat tayo for Lloyd. Pasalamat tayo for this opportunity na this will actually, yung last sasabihin ko, this will actually boost our morale and our confidence. Just like what I do with PMAP, wherein we certify HR people. Sino nagsabi ko na yung tuturuan ko ay matino at gagawa ng tama? Wala. Diba? Pero at least, naturuan at nakikipagalubilo at nagtatanong at masasabi natin, you are a certified HR person. Now, let us really celebrate tonight. Tama si family na despite the pandemic, we have this desire, this motivation that we want to be certified. Thank you, Lloyd, for this idea. You are an angel. You are an angel.
Thank you. So honorary ano yan ha, Ben? Honorary designation yun ha. Paki-take note. Recorded naman to, no?
Yes. So, I think sa group chat natin, may mga nagtatanong na how to be part of our community at the Philippine Association of Professional Speakers. Yan. And Sir Lloyd, with your permission,
yan. Bel, huwag mo nang sagutin, Sir Jesse.
You can find it. And
dapat 24 hours na CPS, magpupunta na kagad sa RAPS, delikado yan.
Yan, so
they can contact us. Thank you very much for your interest.
Okay, mag-alala, dating tayo doon. Ang kaibahan lang kasi ng public speaker sa professional speaker, yung professional speaker talagang professional yun. So they really make it business primarily. So dito sa Public Speaking Institute, it's more of yung kahit hindi mo siya talaga business or talagang trabaho, this is just you as a public presenter. Kaya when we were doing this, sabi, mag-conflict ba sa PAPS na pa doon sa institute? Actually, hindi. Because from here, kung ma-establish natin yung sarili natin bilang mga public presenters, napakadali ng gawing business nito. Because yung matututunan nyo din sa PAPS is really more on how you're going to strategize and how you're going to make business out of your public speaking career or skill.
Lloyd, I just have a thought. These initiatives, we should really be appreciated. Kasi nakikita ko si Doc, kahit sa doktor, you really have to be updated. Kasi imagine kung hanggang ngayon, ang binibigay mo kortal.
Kortal?
Diba?
Kortal! Astelet. Astelet.
So as a speaker, kailangan mo talaga na kasi ang dami dyan nagsasalita, may oras you really have to be updated. You always really have to be charged. You are really, ang ginagawa kanina yung, you have to be charged. Sa atin siguro, it is like the battery in a cell phone. A speaker has to be charged.
Okay. Pero portal talaga yung nagdala eh. Sabi ni Shane, ano yung kortal?
Si Doc kasi. So yun. Congratulations to all of you.
Yeah. Anyway, baka may gusto pa magsalita, okay rin tayo. 11:10 pa lang. Alam niyo na, alas 12 tayo. So, dire-diretso lang, tuloy lang. Uy, inumin niyo na yung mga ano nyo.
Yes, anybody who would like to share? Yan, so if I may also just share with the permission. Yes, sir.
Mayroon ako na-observe.
Yep.
walang naglalag na internet ngayon. Pero pag may exam,
May nagme-message sa akin, nalalaglag siya lagi.
pansinin mo si Lynn.
Pero si Lynn, yes! Oo nga, Lynn! Congratulations!
Nakisama po yung internet ngayon. Pinag-pray ko po yun.
Sa siyam na meeting, ngayon lang nakisama. Medyo duda talaga ako.
Grabe siya.
Na on and off, kaya sign in, sign out eh. Yun. So I think some of you missed the awarding earlier, the awarding of e-certificates because of some internet challenge, some connection challenges. Yun.
But anyway, sa mga hindi po, sa mga guests natin dito sa Zoom, again, maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok. I think may mga guests tayo dito na hinakot, no? Kung sino man. Hindi natin kilala si Mac, si Grace. Of course, si Just Family, kilala natin yan. Okay, so may mga great pleasure dito. Hopefully, one day, you can join the Institute as well. And yung time na yan, hindi na lang ako yung nagtuturo or nagpa-facilitate sa Bell. The goal is really to make sure na maipasa yung ating mga alam, mas dumami tayo. And I think we are already in talks, no? With Attorney Jazz, Attorney Jen, at si Lulin for TPSI parang Davao extension. So
Yeah.
for Davao.
Yes.
Ewan ko lang sa Cebu, hindi ko sure nicely. I'm not sure kung paano sa Cebu, but we are in talks with possible venue kung saan pwedeng gawin din itong ginagawa natin. And I think because
Lloyd, I have a thought here. Can I share?
Sige po.
For everybody, now from today, and then siguro pre today, BC before now, try to log on and document all your speaking engagements and see your improvement. Para makikita mo. Kasi ang gusto ko yung, di ba certified ka? What is the time na you really feel na you're fulfilled? Kasi the certification is not actually coming from the institute, coming from Lloyd. The best certification should be coming from you. Na para bang you take note and then inform the institute na yeah, I am already it. And that confidence should be shared to all of us.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Huwag kayong mag-alala, lalagyan po natin ng tracker itong mga to, no?
Yes.
Mga level yan, tracker. Para sa mga dolphin, para alam natin kung saan kayo nagpupunta at anong ginagawa.
Mali mo, Lloyd, yung change, yung feeling of fulfillment or self-actualization, maybe it's in a wake, nag-tribute ka sa isang patay, or nag-greet ka lang sa isang kasal, tapos that was the best speech that you have done, and then you can really feel, I'm now a CPS. It's not even a graduation, a keynote. It's a simple message wherein you felt na, wow, I am already doing what Lloyd taught me, and I am actually actualizing my being a CPS. Kasi, I would like to share that. I got my FPM in PIMA. I was trying to test myself. When is the time that I will really feel I am an FPM?
Para sa naman ng lahat, ang FPM ay Fellow in People Management.
In one of those mentorship with a consultancy that I do, yung para bang yung pagsalita ko, ako mismo nabilib sa akin. Hindi ako nakatulog, and I thank God na parang sabi ko, this is it. Now I can tell that I am an FPM. I would like to share that with you. To all of you, that the designation of CPS, ikaw dapat ang magsasabi. Lloyd has given us everything. He planted the seed. It's now for us to practice it. And then it will be great if you can actualize it in the very near future. And let's celebrate it. Yun lang po. I'm inspired.
Thank you so much, sir, sa input. Maraming salamat sa libreng konsultasyon. Si Mac pala saka si Grace at sa team ni Nicey. Hello. So mukhang hindi marirelease ang commission kung hindi magpapasok sa Zoom. Sige, so since nakapanood na sila, alam na, may release na commission. Sige. Meron kang i-share, Doc, Joseph, baka meron kang gustong i-share except sa COVID.
Ano ba sa share ko? Hindi, isn't it the time that I saw your ad sa Facebook and I was thinking, I've been doing this for the longest on my profession, right? I speak for doctors, I speak for pharma company. Actually, I am Unilab. But it is always sort of an academic, you know, when you say it's not how you do it. Remember, there should be a story. We don't do much of a story. Because when you do a story, when doctors are listening, ano kinikwento mo, buhay mo? We're not interested in your story or your laughing. Alam mo yon? Kaya when I was attending art class, yung 20% na gesture ko, paano mo ma-achieve yun? When you have your mentors, your doctors, and all the chairmans of the hospital, diba? Kasi we were used to graphs, numbers, and figures, right? Data, ganon. Seriously, diba? But the course taught me that you can do the same way with a twist. Diba? I used to say, you can do it with a twist. When I was doing our assignment, yung 3 slides, and I was looking at it, pwede pala, 45 minutes you can do it.
Hanggang ngayon, hindi pa mawala sa isip ko yung pagtayo.
Ano?
Di ba? Natatandaan niya pa yung slide niya.
Ferris wheel.
Amazing. Like, okay. Si meron kang matatandaan, di ba, sa presentation na kahit na sino dito. Para na moving forward.
My final assignment, I tried to interject all your teaching and all my archetype. I tried to put my story, parang story of a joke. Sabi ko, kung hindi to tatawa, bahala na si Batman. Ay, tumawa. Sabi ko, napatawa ko to. Pwede na. Alam mo, kasi usually naman sa amin, so, I think my experience, some of my colleagues are asking me, ano naman program ang inaaral mo? Bakit ba kanya-kanya na lang ito? Pandemic eh. So this is I from what I was saying, that for the longest that I'm talking, I'm speaking on medical aspect from drugs that is different. A different type of, over my talks in a way, so that when they will try to, or pharma or some medical association will invite me again, of course they invite. Ay, iba na naman ang ano nito, right? Parang, the same joke. Nag-innovate, di ba? Pag nag-innovate ka kasi, kukunin ka, di ba? Sabi mo kukunin ka ng pharma yan kasi when people, they see mo. So, So there's a lot of things that even though it's a 1 month course, I learned a lot. And tell you honestly, yung mga classmate ko, fabulous. You're all fabulous. Kala mo gano'n na. May notebook ako. Kung aalamin mo, Lloyd, yung notebook ko, dami kong sinusulat. So I write it down, the more important things. Then...
So, Doc, wala kang screenshot. Linawin lang natin, wala kang screenshot.
Which one?
Hindi ka
Ay, yung mga pinipicture. No, I write.
You're right.
I'm a old book. I write really. I write. I have a notebook. If you I don't.
Kasi naisip ko habang nagki-quiz ka, bubuksan mo talaga yung notebook mo. Kasi nandun yung notes mo. Nagki-quiz kayo, yun na binubuksan mo.
Hindi, re-review mo. Re-review mo. So that one, you can review later on when you finish the course. Diba?
Yeah.
Ganun. Yung sa ano. Yun lang. But I enjoy. In fairness.
Thanks, Doc.
Next
time, alam mo na, mas malaki na yung charge mo doon sa pharma company. Bakit? Nagbayad ka dito. So, ita-charge mo sila na mas malaki.
Nako, Lloyd, matatakot na yun. Baka matakot din na ako kunin. Sabi niya, nako, Doc. Naka-monitor sila actually. Naka-monitor ang Unilab. Saka isang sabi niya, ako, ano naman inaaral nito?
At least may pasabog ka na next time. Thank you, Doc.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Then,
love you.
First you spoke, the introduction, it was kind of masyadong mahigpit, very tight. And then parang nag-loosen up ka as we progress. Ano ang ma-share mo dito sa ating program? Diba? Linaw-linaw din ang internet. Pinaglolo ko tayo nito. Malinaw din kayo hindi naglalag, Del.
Siguro ako, Coach. Well, first of all,
ang linaw talaga ng audio. Hindi ako makamove on. Hindi ko matanggap. Kung may exam, bakit malabo? No? Okay.
Una-una, first of all, thank you, Coach, for everything we learned here. Kay Ma'am Bel, to all my batchmates, and above all, our God above, maraming salamat sa lahat because without Him, you are nothing. And yun, I found myself na at first na andun yung hiya ko personally. Knowing I'm from the province of Ilocano, knowing na most of the Ilocano are mahihain. Well, sabi nila, daw. And ayun, it triggers me na parang may pressure siya na napakagaling ng mga classmates ko. And I use it as an inspiration instead. Why not gawin ko silang inspiration para sa akin, para for the improvement. And I don't look at it as a burden para sa akin, but I use it as an inspiration. Kasi naniniwala ako na all skills were learnable naman and it only takes times to hone it. At the end of the day, once we pursue passion, since as a youth advocate, in my personal since I'm talking more into sa mga organizations, sa mga youths, it's very time for me na I think it's time to step up. Not especially kasi yung pinupuntahan po namin mostly remote areas, mga indigenous communities. And there's a lot of story na nakukuha namin sa mga community na limited lang yung nakakaalam, limited lang yung nakakarinig. And it thinks me na it's time to share. No matter what, it takes, sabi ko, nung una undecided pa ako. I will gonna take the course. But since I'm your vivid fan mo ako, Coach Lloyd, since you spoke in St. Louis College back in 2014, if you still remember, in La Union. From that very moment, I start to follow you, and dun na ako nagkaroon ng decision. I embrace this
Crush?
passion.
Crush? Ano mo? Nagkaroon ng crush? Sa akin?
Ng vivid fan nyo ako,
Okay.
Coach. Back then.
Wala ko na-crushan mo. Sorry. Mali din ako.
Kasi I think out of 300 sa crowd, halos lahat. Napatawa mo lahat. Grabe.
Yeah. Thanks, Fidel. At sana lang, wag ka mag-speech, no, habang umaakit kayo ng bundok. Kasi baka hindi ating community niya.
Yes, Coach. Yes, Coach.
So, remember the flashlight, don't buy sa Divisoria, okay? Let us know, pag donate ang luluran ng flashlight or Robinson.
Yes, 10 pesos.
MBC dyan para mag-donate ng flashlight mo. Wag lang yung 10 piso, ha? Medyo hindi talaga kayo makakarating sa parorong ninyo.
Yes, Coach. Thank you, Coach, and thank you po sa lahat.
Sige.
Lynn,
thank you. Lynn! Nagkakataon na
Wala ako.
Nagloloko mo kami,
Parang loading ulit yung aking sir, internet.
Tingnan mo si nag-comment si Nicey ko pala yung nag-comment si Nicey ko daw pala yung flashlight. So in other words, may natandaan siya, hindi lang siya sure kung sino. So ganun ka-powerful yung story na yung story can be remembered sometimes even if they cannot recall kung sino yung sabi. So Lynn, pasok.
Kala ko escape na sa akin eh. Hindi pa pala ako makalusot. So yan. Ano ba sabihin ko? Yan.
Tapos po kaming pagdahilan na ng internet.
Ano, Coach? Uy, Coach, 2 na yun ha. 2 na yun, wala ka internet. Minsan ngayon lang, Coach, nakisama kasi nagdasal talaga.
Lynn.
Oh,
1
yes.
out of 9. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence.
Magsalita na lang ako siguro.
Shoot.
Ayun. So, okay po. So, una-una sa lahat, maraming salamat. Lalo sa iyo, Coach Lloyd. Sabi mo nga, makakatulong to sa business ko. And hopefully, sana makatulong talaga. And I know it will. And then kay Ma'am Bel, maraming salamat din po. Kasi yun, hindi lang si Ma'am Bel naging prof ko dito, but then naging close na rin si Ma'am Bel sa akin. Actually, kagabi ka-chat ko si Ma'am na sabi ni Ma'am Bel, see you din tomorrow night. And sabi ko, yung tomorrow night ni Ma'am Bel is hindi ko alam kung ano yung maramdaman ko, kung happiness ba or lungkot. Lungkot kasi nga, I mean, kahit sleepless nights, kahit pagod na pagod galing work, still at the end of the day, makakasama mo pa din yung mga energetic na people. I mean, from different fields ba? Magiging proud ka sa sarili mo kasi hindi mo akalain na makakasama mo sila. Sabi ko nga before, nung nag-speak ka, Coach Lloyd, sa aming cooperative, I don't know kung natandaan mo yun kasi tawag ka ng tawag sa mga audience. Ayun, actually, naging crush ko dun si Coach Lloyd. Sabi ko, ang lakas naman ni Coach, ang lakas naman ng idol ko na to. Coach, baka hindi ka makatulog mamaya.
Iba talaga
ayun,
si Coach.
Si Fidel nga, nakrashan ako eh. Ikaw pa din.
So yun, sabi ko sa sarili ko, sana soon
luluran yan, bukong luluran.
Talagang pinasok yung luluran. Pinasok talaga yung luluran.
I'm such a lover. Coach meron sa akin.
Coach, ayaw talaga.
Sige, tuloy.
Sige, yun. Sabi ko, Coach Lloyd, from that moment, sabi ko, sana mag-cross ulit yung landas namin ni Coach. And then, I don't know kung paano ulit kami nagkaroon ng communication ni Coach. Siguro. Siguro. Hindi yan. So, pinafollow ko talaga si Coach Lloyd. Actually, yung nag-commencement, nag-speaker ako sa aming alma mater. yung mga videos niya, yung talagang pinagbasehan ko,
Ikaw!
paano ba mag-speak in public.
Ikaw yung nag-plagiarize ng speech ko.
Uy, coach, hindi ha. Yung panimula lang, pero the content ako talaga yan. Yung una lang, syempre, para kapal lang ng mukha. Kapal ng mukha yung kinuha ko kay Coach Lloyd sa start. Para mawala yung kaba ko. So, ayun po. Marami po ako laging learning sa lahat. Kina Sir Dennis, kina Doc, kina attorney. I mean, sa lahat po, kina Ma'am Chair. I mean, hindi ko sila naging in connection lang dito sa public speaking, but naging close ko na din sila kasi pinag-add ko sila sa Facebook. So, yun.
Ay, wow.
So, yun. Marami.
Bebentahan mo lang share yan sa Soto.
Ano po? So, yun. Pinapalawa ko po yung connection ko kasi may balak talaga ako tumakbong senador soon. Joke lang yun.
Senador ka na, sabi ni Attorney Jazz. Senator Lynn Ortineros.
So, yun, Coach. Maraming salamat. Sana magamit ko talaga tong public speaking course na ito para mas matouch ko pa yung ibang tao, matulungan ko silang mabago din yung sarili nila at ma-uplift ko din yung buhay nila at kung negative sila in life ngayon, sana ma-turn ko into positive. So, yun lang naman yung goal ko, ang makatulong sa ibang tao at makapag-serve din sa public. So, yun po. Maraming salamat sa lahat.
Attorney Jazz, senador talaga. Yun.
Thank you po.
Shane, puro kapakilay.
Yes,
Naka Shane, puro kapakilay eh. Tingnan natin yung spotlight natin. Tayo na makilay, guys. Kailangan natin makita. Spotlight for everyone.
Spotlight. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Gumawa ka pa dyan, dapat di namin nakita.
Love! Good evening everyone. So, this is public speaking, no? Pero, first thing, natuto ako maging private because of this one. Private because this, konti yung mga kausap or kasama. Pero, sobrang wonderful talaga. Tsaka, everybody's unique, di ba? Ako, aminin ko at first, sabi ko, grabe, nakaka-intimidate lahat. We have attorney, we have doctor, we have entrepreneur, we have, wow, beautiful people here. Wow, palakpakan lahat ng magaganda. Oh, hindi ko kita.
Saan ka doon? Luluran na naman yan. Tanaw, luluran na naman yan.
Beauty. Ako na pamita ko. Ayan. Gandang luluran ka talaga. Jane, usap tayo.
Yes, ma'am, of course. Keep in touch. Charot. Ayun. And I'm very, very grateful, of course, to Coach Lloyd. Talagang pinilit na ako sumali dito.
Wow!
Joke lang.
Ay, pagpilit.
Wow!
No kidding aside.
I hope you can sing. Figure of speech. Irony.
Feeling ko kasi ako yung last na nasabihan kasi I don't know anything about this. Tapos, childhood dream ko talaga maging
Sabihin na lang natin na kailangan natin punan yung 26.
Ayun na nga, naisip ko din yun. Pero in reality, sobrang grabing learning. Hindi dahil sa mga titles na meron tayo, kundi yung unang-una syempre din sa personality, sa character, even the attitude itself. Kasi nakita natin na kahit yung iba talaga ay wala ng signal, kahit ako. I just would like to thank Miss Lynn din for updating me nung mga moment na wala talaga ako signal. Ayun. At grabe lang, sobrang nakakataba ng puso dahil akala natin marami na tayong alam, even I, kasi I'm into public speaking, but then I realized that there are more things to be learned of. At yun nga, road to Pops, yes, ma'am, sir, ready na po kayong lahat. Ay, gusto kitawan ni Sir Fidel, ayan, gano'n.
May membership fee doon, huwag kayong may membership.
Oh my gosh. Ayan, so thank you so much lang po sa lahat. Sir Dennis, kahit binubuli mo ako, maraming salamat. Oo. Kasi
Ako? Binubuli kita?
Yes.
When that happened,
happy birthday.
Kailan nangyari yun?
Most of the time, kayong dalawa.
Ay, Sir Dennis.
Every time.
Sir Dennis, last time na wala ka, hinahanap ka ni Lara, walang punching bag. Magpe-present si Lara
alam ko originally nasa skit ka niya, nasa script. Alam ko na may gagawin siya. Kaso late ka, hindi niya nagamit.
Oh, Sir
Ay,
Dennis,
man.
don't get me wrong. Ano yung pag-set ng mood yun? Kailangan kita para just to set the mood.
Can I hear it?
Motivation.
That's my strategy.
Can I hear it now?
Sir, tapos na po yung course, yung certification. Nakagraduate na po tayo.
With the indulgence of Lloyd.
May bayad na yun.
Sir, iba na po yung rate card ko after this.
Indulgence of ano?
May added value na.
Galing.
The indulgence of Lloyd Luna. Sige, can I hear it?
Sir Lloyd, iba yung rate card natin, di ba? Pag nag-request.
Hindi ko alam kasi curious siya.
Hindi sir, wala naman yun. Not to hindi yun masyadong bongga. Pero,
Kasi feeling ko, nangyayari yun lang yun, spur of the moment. I'm not sure ha. Pero ngayon, hindi niya na ma-deliver ng maayos yan kasi it will sound unauthentic na. Or inauthentic na. Unless mapul mo, Lara, can you do something?
Hindi sir, kasi I actually may ganun akong strategy na I want to get someone from the crowd as a spotlight para ma-divert, mas-spotlight mo yung tao na yun to divert the attention ng crowd muna sa kanya. Pero that's a strategy, nothing to
point of reference.
Nothing to personal, yeah.
Lara. No, Lara, kasi sobrang saya ko nung na-pick mo siya last time.
Happy ka, sir. I'm happy for you.
Sobrang saya ko last time na-pick mo siya na kasi alam mo na madalas natutulog siya ng maaga. So,
hindi naman ganun kadalas. Grabe talaga to.
Actually, the first pitch, I want to pick Doc Joseph kasi that's about UTI, di ba? I know for a fact that mas marami siyang mabigi-give na feedback doon sa content ko na yun kasi something related to medical. Kasi si Doc ata tulog na ata nung time na yun. Ewan ko lang kung andun pa ba siya noon. Hindi ko na siya. So I divert it. I divert it to Sir Dennis na lang instead. Pero it just sir, what you call that? It's a spotlight lang. I just want to set the mood.
You call it strategy. And I think you did great dun sa strategy na yun. Kasi sabi ko sa inyo, if it is something na people will not expect, most of the time it's going to be funny. Kasi spur of the moment yun eh. You caught us off guard. So nung binanggit mo pati nga siya mismo yung nagising eh.
Nagulat po siya.
Nagulat siya, natawag eh.
Pero actually, to be honest, si Sir Dennis kasi natin eh, parang siya yung nagiging what you call that contrast in every part of the discussion, di ba?
Hindi ko pa sabihin kontrabita eh. Hindi pinagat ko ng kontrabita.
That's how you see me.
Sir, hindi yung kontrabita. Sir, Lloyd, I stole from you, hindi akin yun. De joke lang. Contrasting, para you put,
alam mo, Lara.
Go, Lara.
Lara.
Talaga, iraos ko talaga to.
Matalino si Lara. Yung gusto niyang sabihin niya na hindi niya masabi, ilalagay niya sa bibig natin. Para tayo magsasabi.
So, ano tawag dyan? Give me a definition. Anong tawag dyan?
Siguro tuso. Tuso na lang, no? Then,
tuso
na lang siguro. Mabilis.
Yan.
That's how you see me?
Ay, hindi naman, sir. It's not just me. The joke lang.
The other guys. I wanna know how you feel about
me.
Then, before you ask them how they feel about you, kasi feeling ko, when she will do it, either sa'yo or kay Doc Joseph, makukuha niya yung crowd because parang kayo kasi ay namamayagpag.
Yes.
So in other words, social timer si Lara. Yun yung basa ko.
In other words, that's what you call a sacrificial lamb.
Yes, that's the right term.
Kumbaga sa Sir Dennis, kumbaga sa pelikula, ikaw yung biglang kontrabida.
Seriously, that's how you see me ba? That's how you see me kasi never mind.
No, it's in a better light. Hindi siya yung negative. I think yung sinasabi nila. Hindi ko naman kayo dito. Pero it's
sige na yung si Coach, lasing na.
Hindi, it's good na hindi ko na alam yung sinasabi. Ano nga yung sinasabi niya?
Tinamulasing na to.
Si Sir Dennis kasi siya outspoken. Sinasabi niya yung nararamdaman niya tsaka kung ano yung totoo sa pananaw niya. Kaya okay lang yun, Sir Dennis. Kaya nga ano ka, bidang kontra bida dito sa sa batch 1.
I think it's the media man. It's the media man.
That's it.
In me.
It's the way you are, di ba? That's the way you are. So, and we appreciate you on that.
Maganda yun.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Kailangan yun sa buhay.
Sana sa batch 2 may ganyan din. May
Tsaka
pag wala kaming ganyan sa batch 2, baka pwede ka sumali.
So good dun sa dun kay Sir Vince, when he gets into the conversation, magkakaroon ka ng parang you're going to see the picture from another angle. Para i-reposition ka niya. At it's not bad, Sir Vince. In fact, I like what you're doing. Yun nga lang, gaya ngayon, sinabi, because you were not there, parang yung dating, hindi ganon. Kasi ikaw yung na-reposition sa angle na yun. Instead na ikaw yung nagre-reposition na. You're the recipient of what you're doing.
Thank you, Miss Sher.
Love you, Miss Lara.
Wait. Alam niyo ba na nandito si Katrina?
Yes. Katrina, hello ka.
Hi, Katrina.
Hello po. Yes, sir. Nakikinig lang po ako. Marami po ako natututunan sa mga usapan ninyo.
Public speaker ka or public listener ka ng yun? Ano naman?
More on sa ganun, sir. And ano ako, sir, behind the scene.
Sige, bahala ka.
TV.
Ang Gina! Kumusta naman yung Nutella? Sige na. Come on. Sige na. Mag-share ka na.
The Nutella story.
Sir, Coach Lloyd, I would like to thank you for all the learnings. Talagang grabe. I gave up speaking before I attended this course, but you made my heart beat again.
Gina, narinig ko na niya. Narinig
Sir,
ko na yan. Kanta yan eh.
Kanta yan, sir. Hindi.
Yung video ni Ma'am Gina, parang na-apparition siya. Ma'am, parang hindi ka namin makita.
Oh my gosh, sabi ko na nga ba eh. Something wrong with the video. I thought I was tipsy na.
Let's drink to that.
Pag-shape-shift.
Opo, at saka I have to apologize na hindi pala, ang Nutella pala, sir, hindi made in the US. So yun. Hindi talaga.
Nice one. Oh my God, nagkaroon siya ng epiphany.
At saka I am beautiful nga pala, Ma'am Nina. At saka meron pang isa niya. At saka UTI din, rin ako, relate din ako.
Ay, ma'am, relate ka. Halika mag-session tayo about dyan. I'm gonna give you tips on how to move on.
Thank you. At saka gusto ko rin po magpasalamat, Sir Lloyd, kasi immediately after nung night na nag-deliver kami ng speech namin, I was invited to give a message doon sa training ng public service values on spirituality, and I was able to deliver that same message because I was asked a few minutes before it started. So,
Sir Lloyd.
Opo, Sir Lloyd, gamit na gamit ko yun.
Yan yung sinasabi ko, di ba? Bigla kayong matawag, anong sasabihin ninyo, di ba?
Oo, sir. Gulat sila siguro, bakit meron akong ganun?
Hindi rin lang na-expect. Hindi lang na-expect na may baon ka. Hindi nila alam, napilitan ka lang nung kinagabihan na i-present yun.
Yes!
Pero hindi mo pinresent yung Nutella. Yun lang yung question ko. Hindi ka nag-present ng Nutella sa kanila.
Yes, sir. Sana nga hindi kasi sabi ni Sir Dennis, wag daw, diba? Sir Dennis, hindi ko makakalimutan yung reaction.
Oh my goodness, I didn't say that.
Binuli mo din ako noon.
Sige na nga, Lara, I believe you na.
Ano ba, sir, na ano ka ba, Sir Dennis? Ano lang, I think it's part of your personality. Parang mahirap pag hindi ikaw. Yes, pag actually, pag wala ka sa session, wala naman nagsasalita sa amin. Ikaw yung contrast, ikaw yung speaker, ikaw yung all rolled into one.
Hindi ka naman namin inaano pag wala ka sa session.
Welcome ka nila, sir. Safe ka naman.
Critic.
Parang late si Dennis. The class will go smoothly.
No. Being announced if you're not there. Kaya na-excite kami kasi you're coming late.
Actually, Dance, hindi kami makapag-picture pag wala ka pa. Totoo lang.
Hinahanap-hanap.
We.
Alam mo kung bakit?
Why?
Ikaw ang nag-suggest nito eh. Na bago mag-start, picture mo.
True. Oh, di ba nakita niyo yung sa what do you call that, the GC, di ba? I put something there. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Dapat meron tayong the first part will be the picture, tapos after that we'll have a break, tapos we'll change our clothes, we'll check the kids, we'll check the doors, di ba? We'll check the leaks, di ba? Tapos wala nang picture, tapos after mag-say ng bye-bye, going straight to bed, di ba? I think it's a good suggestion.
Ang sabi mo doon, before it ends, you turn off the lights.
Magkasando ka na.
Yun ang sabi mo. Anyway, Jem, ginagawa niyo dyan. Feeling ko yung damit mo yan, yun din yung kanina nasa picture mo. Tingnan natin na.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nung isang araw, nagpa-picture kami.
Sige. Ano naman na-experience niyo dito? Dali, kwento.
Ayan. Do the honor.
Do the honor. Inutusan mo din lang. Do the honor. In-honor mo pa.
Kaya wala tuloy yung camera.
Hi sir. Madami kami natutunan. Sobrang dami.
Hindi ako naniniwala dyan sa natutunan ng madami. Yun yung parang hindi maintindihan kung ano sasabihin eh.
Ano sir, ang dami naming natutunan, especially dun sa way ng kung paano pagsusunod sa plan yung namin eh. Kasi ang pinaka-plan kasi namin kaya pumasok kami dito is how to motivate the people na talagang mas maiintindihan nila step by step kung ano yung nangyari sa buhay namin. From nag-start kami sa real estate hanggang sa naging, hindi ko pa sinasabing successful kasi tumataas lagi yung goal natin. Pero from the time na nag-start kami, dun sa goal ko lahat dati hanggang sa naging goal ko na nakamit ko na ngayon. So, for successful. So, napagsunod-sunod ko na siya. And mas madali ko nang mai-share sa mga tao, especially magamit ko rin siya if just in case may invite sa public speaking. So,
invite na kita, di ba? Remember, I invited you. Remember, I invited you.
Ah, yes, sir. Busy, sir.
Wala ko alam in-invite ko siya. No,
siguro may second chance tayo.
Sige, Jem, you have told me something sa private chat natin na for the longest time, what about your story? Parang hindi mo na siya uli ikikwento. Tell us something about it.
Ayun, sir. Siguro dito sa naging training natin or naging courses, yung mga story namin before, nagkaroon na ng alignment. Kasi before, kung ano yung pumasok sa isip namin, ayun yung sasabihin namin eh, out of nowhere. Pero through this training, nagkaroon na siya ng alignment, at saka kung ano yung, ayun nga, nabanggit ni Raymart, kung ano yung pagkakasunod-sunod, yung mga hindi dapat na sabihin, hindi na namin siya ino-open up, kung ano na lang yung true, or kung ano na lang yung importance ng talk na gusto namin iparating. Straightforward namin siya napaparating with confidence because of this training. Kaya big help siya sa amin.
Ayan, with confidence ha.
Yeah.
Feeling ko yun yung unang natutunan ni Raymart, yung confidence. Kahit wala pa siyang content. Kahit wala pa siyang sasabihin, inuna niya.
Yes sir, pag hindi pa kasi, pag hindi pa, sa mga kakilala ko, pag hindi pa talaga ako kilala, parang lang ako kung titignan niya introvert. Pero pag kakilala na, introvert pa din.
Hindi kasi siya maano sa tao, sir, ma-open up. Kumbaga, namimili lang siya ng make sense sa usap. Pero through this public speaking, kumbaga, na-open up niya yung sarili niya.
Huwag kang mamili, uy. Malay mo maging seller mo yan.
Para kang sira. Lahat
Hindi yung, kumbaga yung namimili, sir, ng hindi niya Oo, yung topic, ganyan, kung ano yung pwede pag-usapan, na baka hindi siya
I think it's a good thing na kakausapin mo lang yung with sense. Pero alam mo, sa totoo sa buhay, yung mga walang sense, silang may pera.
Totoo ba? Totoo ba? Ganun ko lang yan. Dapat wala na akong sense.
Wala na akong sense.
Kung nalaman ko yan before, dapat hindi na ako nag-build up ng sarili ko para maging sensual ako.
Andiyan.
Sir Dennis, parang
Andiyan pa si Lara? Lara, andiyan ka pa ba? Now I'm living what you've said.
Oo, nandito pa ako. Ano sabi mo, sir? Ano ba yun, Sir Dennis? Ano sabi mo?
That thing you mentioned a while ago, I'm living with it now. Tinototoo ko na.
That's very you, no?
Oo, the exact contrast of everything. Kasi sabi nila, si Raymart daw. Raymart, di ba? Hindi daw nakikipag-usap sa walang sense. Sabi ko, that's good. That's really good. Di ba? Kakausapin mo lang yung may sense. Pero, ang realidad ng buhay, yung mga taong walang sense, sila yung mayaman.
Coach Lloyd, ano masasabi mo doon, Coach Lloyd?
Anong sabi ko? Sana hindi na ako nag-build up ng sarili ko para magka-sense.
Oo nga naman, no?
Pinaghirapan ko magka-sense, tapos sasabihin ni Dennis, yung may pera walang sense. Eh di mali ako.
Hey, sir, why na yung nagsasalita kay Sir Dennis?
Fine. Sige. Carlo, diyan ka ba?
Yan, interview natin si Carlo, sir.
Sayang naman yung kanyang patsaleko. Sayang yung patsaleko ni Carlo. Wait lang.
Oo nga. Sayang yung mga pa-comments niya.
May patsaleko.
Kapatid, pasok. Asan ka?
Yes.
Ayan,
Yan,
Yes, hello.
Carlo.
Medyo buuin mo yung mukha mo kasi napuputol eh. Atras ka ng konti. Nagugulat kami eh.
Salbahay talaga ito.
Yan.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yan na yan. Yan na yan.
Nagutom ako, kain ako na kain dito.
Patsaleko ka para yun lang yung sabihin. Yeah.
Sir, hindi nga mag-atsaleko kung walang sabihin si Carlo.
Sige. Pwede mo magtanong na lang. Yeah. Natuwa lang ako. Nakikinig lang ako kanina habang kumakain. medyo nagutom talaga ako. Pero sobrang ganda ng take ko dito. Nakita ko yung personality ko talaga as a speaker. Yun yung siguro major takeaway ko dito sa position. Mas nakilala ko na ito pala yung personality. Super natuwa ako doon sa activity na yun. Nakita natin archetype natin. Tapos habang kino-compare natin yung sarili natin kasi mga marketer, kino-compare mo yung sarili mo doon sa mga brands associated doon. Ang galing pala, no? Lumalabas pala talaga yung so nagkakaroon siya ng parang nagkaroon ng justification yung sinasabi na it's an art and science.
NPE.
NPE. Sure. So, tapos natuwa ko kasi habang natatapos dumadagdag yung araw ng ano natin, ng lectures, dumadami yung friends ko kahit hindi ako palaki po dito sa sa class. So nagugulat talaga ako, dumadami yung fans club. Hindi joke lang.
Diyan.
Made my day. Joke for the day.
Pero totoo naman, marami dito, fan lang talaga ako nung ilan dito. Actually, alam naman ng si Kuya Lek, narinig ko na yung nagsalita dati. So, nung nakita ko siya nandito, na-excite ako. Tapos si Doc Joseph, napapanood ko na talaga siya along with Kuya Joey, si Sir Dennis, na sobrang pinafollow ko talaga sa YouTube yung mga mga videos niya.
Thank you.
Kung titingnan niya yung profile ko ng mga mascoteros, pero may mga quotes ako kinukuha from his videos. I'm a fan and I'm a believer. Eh nung kasama ko sila, parang okay. Mas na-excite ako. Kasi fan din talaga akong Lloyd Tuna.
I know.
Yeah. So yun, tahimik lang ako pero nandito lang. Mas marami pa akong natutunan, mas marami pa akong na-enjoy nung nakikita ko sila eh.
Okay na. Worst na ba yun ang panchaleko natin? Okay, natatanggalin na kita sa spotlight. Yan ba ay pang taas lang or may part na siya? Piling ka pang taas lang tulad ng sa akin.
Tulad lang ng sa'yo.
Grabe. Alam nyo, pag dumating na yung normal na araw, hindi ako sure kung magkapagkukulay pa yung pangtaas ko. Kasi isa lang ang nalalaban. Ano sa tingin mo, Doc Joseph? Hindi na sila magkakulay dito sa anong pantalon. Marami kayo makikita ng ganon. Promise. Especially kung matapang yung bleach. Okay, so magpunta naman tayo sa tulay ng Guadalupe.
San Francisco na, Coach. San Francisco na.
San Francisco pala. Oh.
Sir
Ma'am Jo, anya ka pa ba? Ito si Ma'am Jo, isa sa pinaka-hardworking person kakilala ko to eh. Kasi sabay-sabay talaga to. Ulang na lang na schedule nito is 1 to 3. 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Kasi bago siya mag-PSI, I think meron ka pang klase, no? Out to until 9 p.m.
6 to 9 and 6 to 10 pag Friday.
Ayan. Ayan ang San Francisco Bridge. Tama ka, Lek.
Nag-drive pa siya noon, Coach, nung one time. Habang nakikinig sa klase.
Ay, yes, oo. Ayun. Ano bang natutunan ko dito? First, yung nakita ko yung post ni Sir Lloyd na about dito sa Certified Public Speaker. Nagka-interest talaga ako kasi tingin ko kailangan talaga yon sa mga tulad ko na gusto kong mag-inspire ng mga tao. Ayun, tapos nasa real estate kasi ako and kailangan kasing marunong tayong magsalita pero medyo kailangan nating i-align. Dito natutunan ko yung paano ba tayo magsisimula ng speech natin. Kailangan magpunta ka sa center of the stage near the audience, mga ganon. Excited na tayong gawin yon. And yung mga kung anong archetype natin, alam ko naman na lahat tayo ay natuwa doon nung makita natin kung anong klase tayong speaker possible. And yung mga figure of speech, ganyan. Natutuwa ako. Marami akong natutunan sa 9 days natin, 9 na gabi na extension hang almost 12 o'clock, 'di ba? And ayun. Marami akong natutunan sa mga nag-share, yung mga classmates ko. Ang gagaling. Yung mga Nutella, yung water, yung iniwan, mga ganon. Yung mga cooperative, si Prof. Yun, yun, si Doc.
What did you learn about Nutella?
Yung Nutella, ano nga ba yun? Masyadong naintindihan.
What's the wisdom? Anong?
Actually, nakita ko lang yung Nutella, parang may kasama siyang water. Parang mga gano'n. Nagkagulo-gulo dun sa Pero natuwa, ano ba yung katabi niya?
Goya, ma'am.
Goya. Ayun. Goya, mama. Basta may mga katabi. Yun yung mga nagsisink in, di ba? Yung may drinking water.
Yeah, what's the learning about the Nutella?
Wala nga, hindi nga niya naintindihan.
Hindi ko naintindihan.
Basta nakita niya lang, huwag ka na
Ayun, so yung mga yung share ni Raymart, yan ni
Ano sinare ni Raymart? Sige nga.
Si Raymart ay kinuha silang IT. Pero medyo nainis siya kasi pinagbebenta pala sila, yung mga ganun. Pero natuwa siya nung may parang 85,000 na commission yung kasama niya. Ay, may pera pala sa real estate. Parang ganun. O, di ba? May narinig ako. Tama ba, Raymart?
Yes, totoo yan.
O, yun. O, di ba? Tapos si Jem, ayun, ano nga ba yun, Jem?
Si Jem. Si Jem. Alam ko na. Si Jem yung taga Carmona, di ba? Tama ba, Jem?
Apo, yes.
O, yun. Then si April, yung nag-office siya sa Lyceum. Ayun. Ngayon, nag-aaral ako sa Lyceum. Yan, sa Lyceum.
Sino yung nabuntis? Si April o yung kapatid niya?
Yung kapatid niya ang nabuntis. O, di ba?
Baka mamaya.
Tapos yung friend na nalugi, kay Lynn ba? Kanino nga yun? Kay Lynn? Parang,
yes, ma'am.
Private, di ba? Yung mga ganon. So,
yung chismis kay Lynn yun. Kay Lynn, ha?
Yung chismis. Kay Michelle.
Ginis ako na ni Sir Dennis.
Kay Miss Nina, kay Prop. Yan. Kay Sir Dennis. Actually, yung kay Sir Dennis, parang critic. Siya yung siya yung verdict. Siya yung nagbibigay ng at yung sinasabi niya ay kung ano yung nararamdaman niya at nakikita niya.
Ma'am Josephine, Ma'am Jo.
Yes po.
Siya yung totoong dean ng institute. Hindi lang natin talaga alam Hindi pa natin ina-unveil yan.
How about what did you learn about my story? You didn't learn anything from my story. I presented 2 stories.
What story?
First one is from about social media. The second one is the COVID.
Oo, ayun. Tapos si attorney.
Ang mo sa akin yung pagiging kontra ko.
Dinivert na kagad niya.
Pero ang galing talagang ikaw yung nagpapasigla ng gabi, di ba?
Oh my.
Like that. Wala kang masabi. Dance. Wala
si attorney, yung Mina.
Dance.
Dance.
Wala talagang masabi dun sa content mo.
Parang wala akong matandaan.
Wala siyang natandaan.
I-rewind natin. Papanoorin ko na lang mga video mo, Sir Denny.
Okay. Thank you.
Yun.
Subscribe,
Iba na lang kita,
Yun.
Si attorney, yung Mina. Quarrying ba yan, attorney? One of the actually, yan yung isa sa project ko.
Mag-quarry? Nagka-quarry ka?
No. Dun sa subject namin brokerage, actually si Miss Kate yung aking prop doon. Ako yung leader. So,
nakuha ka ng data dyan?
Hindi, kay Sir Manny pala. Yes, kukuha ko ng data sa mga Kasi isang business pala yon. Actually, akala ko, delikado pag pinasabog mo yung mga bundok or kumukuha ka ng buhangin sa kung saan-saan, yung mga ganon.
Delikado nga yun, pag hindi response.
Pero nagiging business siya, 'di ba? Basta kukuha ka ng permit sa
DNR.
LGU, yung mga yun, barangay.
Diyan yumaman si Lito Lapid.
Parang nakakatakot yumaman doon. So yun, marami tayong natutunan sa mga nandito. Yun, sana magkaroon tayo ng dahil dito mas nagkaroon tayo ng confidence na magsalita sa public. So yan, minsan
tayo ng reunion bukas.
Yes. Kasi gabi na. Si Sir Lloyd, nakita ko to sa Tagaytay nung Philinvest. Na-invite siya sa ng Philinvest.
Yung Millionaires Club, yun kayo ba yun?
Yes,
Millionaires Club?
Top 40 yata something. Yung ang dami kong biniling book mo.
Grabe.
At saka t-shirt mo. Yung t-shirt
Hindi ko alam, Ma'am Jo, Millionaires Club yung kausap ko. Late ang binayad sa akin ng Philinvest.
Singilin mo si Miss Josephine.
Oo, malinga ako.
At saka yung na-invite ka din sa mataas na kahoy. So, yun, at pareho pala tayong PUP. So, nakaka-inspire kasi ang daming natututo doon sa mga speech na ginagawa mo, Sir Lloyd. Minsan in-invite mo akong mag-guest, sabi ko, anong topic? Alala mo? Sabi mo, walang topic.
In-invite ko siya mag-guest doon sa aking live stream show. Suplada. Ayaw mag-guest. Isipin mo na pag-guest ko yung kung sino-sino, pero Josephine Dayag, ayaw mag-guest. Ay,
sabi ko, saka na sila muna. O, di ba? Iyon, basta, thank you so much, Sir Lloyd, Miss Bell, and sa mga classmates ko. Marami akong natutunan, maraming friendship.
Especially kay Dennis.
Ayan, kay Sir Dennis. Thank you, Sir Dennis.
For what?
Maraming salamat.
Sorry.
Okay, thanks, Miss Josephine.
Thank you.
Bago ko tawagin si Nicey, gusto ko lang itanong, Ma'am Gina Lynn, talaga bang black and white ka?
Sir, hindi.
Bakit black and white ka tapos para kang
Apparition. Apparition.
Siya nag-shape-shift.
Parang
ano, sir?
Naka-filter ka yata.
Alam mo yung
pag
parang
nag-screenshot
umiilag sa
tayo,
bala dun sa
kitang-kita
may-
mo.
Parang ganun.
Pag nag-screenshot tayo, makikita mo sa ipapadala ko sa inyo.
Sir, Coach Lloyd, may question lang ako.
Sige, ma'am.
Pwede pong tanong kay Sir Dennis kung anong natutunan niya sa Nutella.
May question ka po sa akin na itatanong ko sa kanya? Or
Yeah, sir. I'm asking your permission if I can ask Sir Dennis a question.
Oh, wow. Ganun na ka-powerful, ha? Hindi mo siya
Yes.
pwedeng tanongin, eh. Hindi naman.
Para tuloy naging sekretarya kita.
Kailangan ng permission.
Akala ko promotion and demotion pala. Ma'am Ginalyn.
Po,
ayos na po kayo. Busy po yung boss ko. Hindi pa po pwedeng tanong. Ninyo. At
With your permission, okay po, i-rephrase ko. With your permission, Sir
Yun.
Dennis, can I ask if something from you, what did you learn out of Nutella?
Patay ka. Binalik sa iyo
You know what struck me the most about your presentation? Your question about being us, kami, yung batch. You're asking us if we want to go to America. When most of us wants to stay in the Philippines. Parang yun yung pinaka nag-struck sa akin na I don't know how will you make bawi, how will you rise up again, how will you make bawi your confidence, kasi I saw the face of these guys, parang nagano sila eh. I don't know, I please correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Ang tanong niya kasi noon, parang ang claim niya noon, 'di ba most of us
American dream. About American dream.
wants to go to America. Tapos ang parang hindi lang sa akin yung feel ko, yung sagot ko, no. That's not us. That's not me. Parang ganun. Please correct me guys if I'm wrong. Ganun din ba yung naramdaman nyo yung nung tinanong ni Ginalyn yung question?
Yes.
Parang what I noticed, nobody answered that we were interested.
Yes.
Parang lahat tayo doon unanimous na nobody wants. Kaya parang na-invalidate yung question.
Oo.
Yes, that's why I rephrased my question.
Nirephrase pala naman eh.
I-rephrase ko kasi thank you, Sir Dennis. Ayun. Pero I'm going back to my question, sir. What did you learn about
Hindi.
to remember?
Ipalaman mo na.
Kasi favorite niya yung Nutella.
Walang nakaalala. Si Sir Lloyd lang.
Yeah, your story kasi you came back, 'di ba? You came back to the Philippines and you served the Filipino people, 'di ba? That's what
came back.
That's your point, 'di ba?
Yeah. Then she came back and then nung bumalik siya, sinusumbatan ka na.
Yes, sir. Kasi favorite mo yung Nutella kaysa
Oo
sa
nga eh.
Nutella.
Pero Lloyd was right kasi I became disconnected now with your presentation. Kasi I have this emotion na kasi
Inuhusgahan. Judge.
May learning doon, 'di ba? May learning tayo nung gabing 'yun na may inexplain ka noon, Lloyd, 'di ba? Na never ask question. Go ahead.
Yung polarity. Ibig sabihin ng polarity, pag nagtanong ka ng point blank na question, na intention or hindi man intention is ma-divide yung audience mo. Pag nagtanong ka ng gano'n, sino dito ang mahal ang Pangulong Duterte? Patay tayo kasi mahati na agad yun. So, yung mahati doon na hindi gusto, hindi kaaway mo na siya. Bago ka pa magsimula, kaaway mo na siya. So, kahit nasa government pa, nasa private sector ka, that kind of opening, talagang subject na kagad sa division. So, kung meron kang 100 students, siguro 30 man lang doon is. Halimbawa, ayaw, hindi gusto. So, may 30 ka na napoproblemahin. So, yun yung naging lesson dun sa atin. I think last time.
And sometimes it's transparent pa rin, no? You see their faces, 'di ba? Parang pag once na they're disconnected and they felt like this, they were disrespected, di ba?
Not just disconnected, they feel offended.
Offended.
They
That's
feel na parang in-isolate mo na kagad sila. Even though hindi pa sila tested positive for COVID. Parang ganun yung situation.
And audience are so very transparent when it comes to emotion, lalong-lalo na mga Pinoy.
Ngayon lang hindi mo makikita yan kasi Zoom.
Pag Zoom. Pero pagka live audience, makikita mo no? Parang
madidistract ka kapag ka may tumasang kilay, kapag ka may is distracting saka disorienting.
Yeah.
But anyway, Ma'am Gina, may question ka pa? Direct chat mo na lang.
Thank you, Miss Gina Lynn. Thank you very much.
Sige. Nicey. Si Nicey ay nag-remedial sa akin. Kasabay si Cherry. I think late sila nag-present. So, Nicey presented from the comfort of her car. Hindi ko alam kung saan nakapark. But anyway, I think she passed as well. So, let's hear from Nicey kung ano yung kanyang experience dito. Kasi feeling ko, makakahit siya ng 1 billion, at least 1 billion pesos this year. Yung kanyang team. Kasi kaya nila Raymart nakakahiya naman kay Nicey kung hindi niya makaya. Robinson siya. So, feeling ko maliit yung 1B. Ayan, ayaw niya na magsalita.
Ayaw na magsalita.
Ako ang pang last always, 12 a.m. na, tulugan na.
Hindi pa, sa April. Magsasalita pa sa April. Saka sa Raymond.
Okay.
Si Prof. Lek, hindi pa salita.
Na-struck lang ako sa sinabi mong, I think nakapasa din siya.
Yeah,
So parang,
nobody is so sure really what happened that time. Kahit si Belle, hindi niya rin alam kung nakapasa ka. But anyway, hindi na tayo.
Oh my God. So that statement connects to my feeling when I enrolled for this CPS. Kasi I feel intimidated. And I feel that right now. Kasi hindi pala, it's an accident pala na nakaandito ako sa graduation.
Grabe naman yung accident. Parang hindi naman. Belle, accident ba? Tingin mo, Belle? Nandun ba siya sa listahan? Sabihin mo nga, Belle.
Siyempre hindi. Sa witness kami when you presented, I think that was Friday evening. Tama ba?
Special session na.
Yes.
Diba
Last night,
Cherry,
Friday evening.
Nagkapagka-free consultation pa nga kayo, dapat may bayad nga yun. Extra.
Di ba nagdala ko ng guest ngayon para mag-enroll sa next batches? So parang bayad na rin ako. Sa special.
Yun ang sinasabi ko, sumbatan. Minsan, di ako sa...
Seriously, I'm very thankful na you started this one for the aspiring speakers like me, because I know that I acknowledge that I need to do a lot of polishing for myself as a mentor for my sales group. I do a lot of modules, but I don't know if it's Tagalog, saksak sinagod. I just put in everything, all my ideas, and then it's here that I learned how to not only connect, because before my intention, my aim is just to connect to my audience who are my salespeople. But then I realized here with the CPS that it's not enough to just connect to your people, but you have to connect to our presentations. We have to be interconnected with each other. So, ayun, I trust that this time around, mas maintindihan na yung presentation ko sa mga tao ko. And I'm gonna, yeah.
At pag hindi naintindihan, it's our fault. Specifically my fault. I got it.
Don't worry because when I see that it's public speaking, I was thinking, should I enroll? Because I don't do public speaking, I do private speaking for my sales group, diba? So don't worry, it's on private for my sales group lang. Hindi nakataya yung institute.
Siguro ang question where did you learn more? Sa overconnection o dun sa Nutella?
Or Why or? Because it's on the presentation of lecture. Sa lecture. No, seriously, sa lectures
Talaga
talaga.
nang tigilan yung overconnect mo. Yan, ito talaga naintindihan.
Bata ito si ano.
Yeah, and 'di ba, I told you, coach, na yung purpose ko talaga of enrolling here is just primarily for my sales group. So private talaga. But then perhaps I realized that God may have a higher calling for me because after our third session, a friend of mine who is an attorney, who is a lawyer, and my previous classmate in college, together with another one, invited me to have a session like what you do with Sir Jesse and Miss Phil, and we were planning about making a nonprofit organization where our main audience or market are the students or the like the fresh graduating students, and we're gonna do it for free. So diba, public speaking is a mission, so it's not really for making money, but it's to inspire people, touch others' lives. So, and you told me something like soar high or something, or spread your wings. No, it's spread your wings. Oh, it's at idioms. You told me spread your wings, and then I didn't realize that time then. And then a few days after, that's when we had this initial plan of, why not we'll do it here in Cebu? Perhaps there is no nonprofit organization yet who does speaking. Students and young professionals, and I'm listening to that higher purpose for this certification.
Nice. Available si Neon, no? Non-profit, no? Si Neon saka si Fidel, available sila.
So they will be my guest speakers.
Kaya nyo na yan, Fidel. Non-profit ito ha. Sayang naman yung necktie ko.
Why not?
And may pahabol lang ako ha. Lastly, this is, I believe, the answer to my heart's desire since 10 years ago, because as I mentioned during my introduction, when I shared to you in 2008, 12 years ago pala, in 2008 when I joined the JCI International, I just graduated then from college, and I attended a trainer's training. So we were given like 5 minutes also to talk in front, and we're given a material, and we will talk about that material something. But I felt that time I never had any wisdom yet, because I just came out of college. I just came up from school. So I acknowledge that it's hard if you talk out of theory rather than from experience. So I believe after 12 years, which is now, I can speak better than before. And this is the answer to my heart's desire to really be a better speaker with character, with content, and competency.
Ay, matindi. Matindi.
Like it.
Yung 3 buwan. 3 bilog. Thanks, Nicey.
You're welcome.
So, April na pa. Nagpapadede na to sa April. Papatulog
Tapos na, sir. Na-knock-out na.
Ayun na naman yung pambidyoke mo na microphone eh. Kumanta ka na nga, kasi parang feeling ko yun ang gusto mo talagang gawin eh. Bago ka mag-start, kanta muna, ganyan. Intro.
Tina-turn off ko na, sir. Para hindi nag-bounce. Ayan.
Kahit like ka namin kasi sayang naman yung pa-blouse mo yung nang tawag.
Yeah. Medyo pareho tayo, sir. Yung pambaba ko short lang.
Niisip ko.
Ayun. So ano ba, what will I share? So at first, medyo challenging yung schedule kasi, di ba sir, we have parang academy that we're doing sa company namin. So simultaneous, anong tawag dito? We're doing the presentation, nagte-train din kami with the new recruits. Tapos we're very focused dun sa target sales namin. So kumbaga 3 yung ginagawa namin sa isang araw, especially if we have classes. But we're very much happy with what we have learned. Sa akin, personal experience kasi normally sa real estate, if we're talking, yung organizational ba ng gusto naming sabihin, hindi ganun, feeling ko, ngayon ko siya na-assess na hindi pala siya pa ganun ka-organize. So initially, kala ko okay na. Parang we were trying to keep up the energy lagi. Yun pala, meron din palang power yung pause. At the same time, yung differentiation ng emotion. So it's okay not to smile. Minsan kasi parang disconnected pala yung nasa isip ko sa sinasabi ko. So yun yung na-realize ko doon. Ayun, what else? Yung mga takeaways ko. So yun, initially my intention was to really improve how I should speak with the people that we have. But now, parang mas malalim yung purpose. So,
Kala ko nahiyala kayo sa akin. Kayong dalawa. Feeling ko ganun.
nung una, ganun na nga.
Sige na nga. Enroll na nga tayo.
Hindi naman. Nung una, medyo hesitant lang kami because of the schedule nga. But we plan naman talaga to enroll. So, yon. And then, ano pa ba? Anong tawag dito? Yun nga, yung deeper purpose na
Magkano na muna yung sales ninyo?
Secret. Medyo unexpected lang, pero alam mo na yon. So, happy naman with the result.
Di ba?
Oo.
Result na kagad.
Humble muna tayo, sir. Naiya kami sa 400 million ni JCRC. Mga ano lang kami doon, mga 1/4.
Mga 1/4. Hindi ba sasabihin pero it's 1/4 of 4?
Bahala na sila mag-figure.
Bahala kayo.
Hindi, yun. So, ano pa ba? So, we're hoping na sa tao namin, madami din kaming ma-inspire na ma-improve yung skills nila. Especially sa sa public speaking. Kasi sa umpisa, syempre, sa real estate, parang ang focus ng mga tao, okay, benta. So, we're not focused much on dun sa learning additional skills. So, hopefully, kami yung magiging instrument ni Raymond para ma-improve din yung iba or mahikayat na, alam mo yun, baka ma-realize nila or meron din pala silang talent in speaking.
Sure. Okay.
Ayun.
Gagawin natin yan. Kung wala silang talent, we will make them talent. Sige.
Ayun, yun pa. Kung wala man, pwede namang pag-aralan, di ba?
No, kasi part ng competency ng isang leader is to be able to communicate the message.
Correct.
How do you communicate the message if you cannot do public speaking? So, pasok na pasok yan. And speaking of that, na-miss ko yung balot eh. Sino dito yung mga nakamiss ng balot?
Actually, sir, nilalagnat siya ngayon.
Oh, may symptoms.
Kaya umakit na siya.
May symptoms sa ating kaibigan. Buti na lang.
Ayun.
Wala tayong meeting. O hindi, praning ako kung nagka-meeting tayo.
Paswab mo na.
Papapositive agad yun, sir.
Paswab mo na. Kasi you have a kid, di ba?
Apo.
Isolate mo na yan kapag kaganyan.
Lagi ko, you need to do it for the sake of your family.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm serious. Paswab mo na. Kesa nag-iisip pa kayo, hindi kayo makakatulog.
Pero even before swabbing, kung may isolate mo na, kasi malaki naman yung mansion nila, i-isolate mo naman na sila.
Kuha mo sa sarili niyang bahay.
Dance, kasi ako kahit wala.
Hindi pa nakatayo, lupa pa lang yung iba, sir.
Di ba siya napapatay sa lupa?
Pero may kubo kami sa labas, so pwedeng doon na lang muna siya.
Isolate mo na, tapos swab mo na for peace of mind.
Ako, pagkadating ko, galing for example, nung Air Force training, pagkadating ko, 7 days akong nakahiwalay ng room. Just to make sure, kahit walang signs or symptoms. But anyway, hopefully he gets well because we are missing the balot. Hindi talaga na wala kaisip ko yung punyalis na balot na yan. Pambira. Talaga hanggang ngayon, nakikita ko pa siya dun sa slide niya.
Nagulat nga ako, sir. May ganun picture eh.
yun yung either challenge or opportunity for us. Something is retained in the mind of those people who see our presentation or who hear us speak. Meron at meron may iwan sa kanila. Kung maganda yun o pangit yun, irrelevant na. End of the day, meron at meron may iwan. So, yeah. Speaking of may iwan, ilang paint pa ang hindi natitimpla, Ray?
Good morning. Marami pa. Actually, takeaways ba? Una-una, nakita ko yung oras dito. Kasi kung nangyari ito ng mas maaga, baka wala ako. Nagkataon lang sana, kung pwede lang ng 12 na midnight to pababa, okay din sa akin. Kasi umaga, di ba, nasa business, tapos empleyado rin ako, then nasa broadcasting. So, kumbaga, yes.
Sino namang matinong taong gagawa ng 12 to 3?
Oo nga.
Hindi, kunwari lang.
Kasi parang hindi ko iisipin din yun eh.
Kunwari lang. So, yung pinaka ko, sir, natandaan mo yung magkasama tayo sa Legazpi na nagsabi ako sa'yo na meron akong project sa local bank na mag-talk about marketing.
Ang tandaan ko, nilibre mo ako, pero other than that.
Kasi yun, ang sagot mo lang sa akin is, hindi nila alam yun, gumawa ka na lang. Pero ang problema ko kasi that time is 2 days yun. So, ang kadalasan talk ko is nangyayari lang yan 1 hour, 2 hours, hanggang 3 hours lang. So, it's form of training talaga. So, hindi ko alam siya kung paano siya gawin. Ngayon, dito sa ang nangyari kasi sa kakahanap ko ng way kung paano ako magiging magaling na speaker. Actually, meron ako mga post before sa Facebook na road to best transformational speaker. So, from nag-i-speak ako sa ilalim ng puno before hanggang nakarating sa nag-i-speak sa hotels. So, yung time na yon, naghahanap ako kung paano ko siya gagawin na yung 2 days or 1 day na training na magagawa ko siya ng maayos na ganun ka-smooth. Kasi nangyari sa akin before, gumawa ako sa Tagaytay ng isang training. Ang ginawa ko is nag-invite ako ng mga speaker para mapunuan yung kakulangan ko. So, yung sa Kamalig Bank kasi, ako lang ang magti-train talaga. So, nasa POPs na tayo. Ang sa akin kasi, nasa POPs tayo, tapos saka ako kumbaga, nandito ako ngayon sa CPS. Ganon din sa paint, skills ko. Nag-start ako sa baba hanggang kumbaga, tapos na ako sa mga experiences bago ako nag-aral talaga ng kurso talaga sa Ateneo at saka sa UP. So, parang baligtad. So, dito nakita ko siya, nandito na sa CPS. Actually, tinanong ako ng wife ko kanina, ano ba talaga yung natutunan mo dyan? Kaya sabi ko,
sorry. Nagdududa talaga sa'yo.
Hindi naman. So, siya, kumbaga, kasi nakikita niya kung gaano ako kasigasig na gawin yung mga bagay. Kasi naabot tayo ng madaling araw, di ba? Tapos
sasabihin sa'yo, Ray, sino kausap mo? Ganun.
Ay, hindi naman. Yeah. Tayo eh? Chemist tayo, sir eh. Chemist tayo natatakot eh. So, ang ko dito, ang pinaka ko dito is natachani ko siya. Sir.
I can relate. Asa mga kamay ng mga lalaki na tinatanong ng asawa natatapos ng alas 12:15 ng umaga na tinatanong ano ba sinasabi ng Lloyd na yan at inaabot ng alas 12:15 ng madaling araw. Si Lloyd pa ba talaga kausap mo? Asapay.
Really, tinanong niya rin, sabi ko, on 'di ba sa meeting natin sir on the 29th sa POPs. Sabi niya, si Lloyd na naman ang makakasama mo rin diyan. So, 'di ba, balik ako dun sa na ko siya sir na yung dami ng experiences at saka dami na kasi sinasabi ko nga jack of all trades ako. So sa dami ng ano ko, na ang dami ko din pwede palang ituro kapag ka napapartition ko siya, nahihiwalay-hiwalay ko siya. Kasi before, natatakot na ako kasi karamihan sa nakakilala ko na maraming nalalaman ay pinapatahimik.
Oh, delikado yan.
Iba naman.
Oh my.
Iba naman yun.
Bukas headline ka. Bukas headline ka ni Denny.
So, yan yung ano ko, yun yung pinaka ano ko na, yun yung pinaka natatandaan ko na talagang, ngayon ginagawa ko na yung framework, no? Kasi yung ginagawa ko, sir, actually, one of these days, approach ako sa iyo kung paano ko, kasi may manuscript na ako doon sa workingpreneur na ginagawa ko na book. Si Sir Billy, meron siyang salespreneur, sa akin workingpreneur. So, kasi merong impreneur mahirap mang-agaw ng ng word So,
lagyan na rin natin ng speakpreneur.
Pwede rin. So, yun yung inaano ko siya. Kumbaga...
Lloyd, ako, nanay-preneur, Lloyd.
Yeah, dumagdag pa yung namalis natin.
Lawyer-preneur, pwede din.
So yun yung inaano ko, sir, na pinaka-ano ko dito, kumbaga, kaya ko na siyang i-partition kung 3 hours training, 4 hours training, pero ang pinaka-ano ko, kasi naglalakad ako nung last week, meron akong na-talk minsan na kumbaga na-share ng talk na sinabi niya sa akin, Reyka Marquez, ito yung sabi niya sa akin, ito yung joker na speaker. Sabi ko, wow, may ano na ako kahit paano, meron na akong Tapos isa pang is na-distinguish ko na yung sarili ko na kahit marami akong topic about ng financial literacy, kaya ko nang hiniwalay doon sa image nila ni Bo Sanchez, nila ni Chinky Tan. Kaya ko nang gumawa. Kasi iniwan ko talaga yan For 2 years nang iniwan ko yung industry na yan, yung topics na yan. Kasi pag naiisip ko, sila yung naiisip ko Kumbaga overpowered ako So ngayon, nakita ko siya kung paano ko siya lalabanin na makikilala din ako dun sa sarili kong craft. So yun yung ko dito.
Okay, thank you, Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, the chemist in the house. Sige. Sino pa din nagsasalita? Next is si Luli.
Boss? Yung chocolate.
Chocolate? Prof. Lek! Halika na. Hindi, mamaya. Wait lang. Mamaya si Prof. Lek. Lulin muna tayo. Luli, ipanghiwalay natin para icing. Gusto natin mataas ang energy. So, iwan natin si Prof. Lek. Mamaya ka, Prof. Lek, ha? Na isa-isa natin na si Lulin na lang, no?
Ako na lang ba? Anyway, so thank you, Coach, for inviting me. Napilitan talaga ako magsalin. No, but thankful ako na I made a decision to join. Lang yun click lang sa Facebook, asking about the course. And then, as an L&D manager, akong trabaho ko, naghahanap lang talaga ako ano pwedeng ibigay sa mga empleyado. And usually, before giving it to the employees, ako muna yung nauuna, even sponsored ba siya ng office or hindi. Pag hindi pa masyado ako sure, I make it na ako muna, even in my own expense. Pero with Lloyd Luna naman, na I already heard him speak sa PSTD, tapos nababasa ko na rin siya. So, naman ako, there's kung trust na trust, okay yun. Kaya lang first pa yun, this is the first certification program na nakita ko. So, yun. And true enough, siya, sulit naman talaga. No? And sulit na sulit siya. It's worth recommending. It's worth recommending to my employer. Yun. And I don't, ako personally, I'm really not into public speaking, no? Kahit sa trabaho ko, hindi masyado ako nagsasalita. Kung forced to talk, it's really forced to talk na talaga. Okay, so, yun. But as an L&D manager, this is really a recommended program. Okay, so excited din ako to also share this program. And coming here, I also tagged along my friend, si Attorney Jennifer. And I was so glad na she also joined the program kahit very busy siya. Ano lang, yung I saw the improvements from day 1 to the last Wednesday, yung Rivalida. I was so amazed at how my classmates really, tayo mga classmates, how we improved, no? It's really worth it. Parang all the nights were really worth it. And yung isa din na pinaka reason ko why I joined is to really gain networks. And I saw a lot of potential networks, no? Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, Manino. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. So I'm happy to be friends with others already na friends ko sa Facebook. Thank you for friending me. And accepted ko na rin yung inyong mga request. Okay, so I'm also excited to look forward to ano yung mga benefits ng CPS.
Wala naman.
Looking forward.
Intindihin yun. Ayaw mo siya, wala.
Mami-miss ko to ng mga klase kahit gabi na siya natatapos or umaga.
Umaga na.
And yun. So, yun. Ang dami ko natutunan really. I got so excited na pag mayroong mag-share about what they are doing. Yun. I learned about stem cell. Pero hindi ko alam kung sino yun stem cell, yung kinato. Kate. Parang, okay, there was stem cell. And a lot of...
May promo ngayon, may promo.
Real estate brokers dito. Real estate, into real estate. Yan. And a lot of NGO workers, no?
Napansin niyo ba, thanks Luli na, sige, tuloy mo, i-wrap up mo lang.
Okay na, pwede na akong hindi magtuloy.
Thank you, Thank you, Lulin. Inatak mo siya. Si Lulin, para sa background ng lahat din, kung hindi niya narinig yung kwento niya, it was during the start of the pandemic last year when I said, I'm going to offer a free coaching program. Tapos sa awa ng Diyos, isa siya sa 3 yata. Isa siya sa 3 na nakausap ko. And sabi ko, paano kaya ito i-translate sa transaction? And then wala, actually sa pinag-usapan natin hindi yun naging hindi na-translate into business kasi bago ito iba. But anyway, I think it's important ng being connected and trying to figure kung paano ka makaka-connect sa tao, because one day since connected na kayo, something can come up from there. So again, thanks so much. At dinamay mo pa si Attorney Jen.
Yes.
Si Attorney Jen ay feeling ko, di naman talaga siya mag-i-enroll. Feeling ko lang.
Yeah, tama.
Sige, ikaw na muna, Attorney Jen. Ikwento mo nga yan kung paano kayo natak niyan kasi pina-add ka lang na sa amin dito sa chat group.
Oo nga. Actually, gutom lang ako noon. Gusto ko lang ng pagkain.
Yeah, naghingi siya ng pagkain sa akin.
Yes.
Pumunta siya sa 3rd floor.
Siya kasi yung takbuhan ko sa second floor. May food ka okay, go. So may sali ka sa yan, public speaking. So okay, go. And then I realized, gosh, ako din lang sa time. Kasi literally, yung work ko until 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So paano ko siya ginagagal? So at times, yung nakahiga na ako but still listening, yung naka-off ang cam deliberately. And yun nga, pero gusto ko talaga siya. I was so thankful because I was given a chance to join the remedial class yung nagka-dysmenorrhea ako. And then looking forward for more sessions, although siya yung vaccine part. Kasi nga, with work with me, nadala-dala ko siya. Gusto kong mag-focus talaga dito. But yun nga, yung mga limitation ko. However, I learned a lot. Sobra-sobra. Yung quotes parang, I would like to make a motion to amend my statement before when we were asked whether or not 3 minutes introduction is too long or short.
May motion. May motion.
Yeah.
Mga kaibigan, may motion tayo.
I-amend ko yun kasi parang kulang pala yung 3 minutes. Kasi yung yung recorded first assignment na i-record yung introduction. Very stiff, very structured, ganun. Then natawa talaga ako kasi 5 minutes and 47 yung presentation ko. Yung sa sa Rivalida, I tried to trim it actually mga 3 paragraph yung nawala doon. But still, I got excited. Maraming ad-libs din. Pag spontaneous talaga, yung spontaneity na requirement is there. Mas naging ako, hindi masyadong doon sa structure na conscious ka, but you're just telling the story. I really like the program kasi hindi siya yung highfalutin na sa iba. Parang yung just being yourself, enjoying it, and the most of it is that I feel my calling na kasi unlike you, most of you siguro, I do trainings on gender equality for pro bono at most of the times. So yun talaga yung na parang cool. Yeah.
Yung kwento na why were you able to join? Kasi sabi ko, naalala mo, ito yung Lloyd Luna na pinopost mo sa akin na kukunin mo yung speaker long time ago. Sabi ko, who is he? Who is he? Tapos tinignan ko yung track, sabi ko, parang hindi ko pa siya narinig actually. But he has, andito siya sa internet pero hindi ko pa masyado siya, that's why I said, okay, no, we will not get him. Pero staff ko pa si Jen nun eh. Like, we're not gonna get him. We will not get him. Tapos nga, sabi ko, this is the one that you were talking about. Sabi ko, now you have to join the course kasi nag-free yan sa akin ng consultation. Yun siya, Lloyd.
Nakita kita noon, I was with training, si Ate Lulin yung I was her staff before. And may leadership program ata yon na gusto kitang kunin. That was 2000. Pero nag-decline siya kasi you're so young then.
Sino nag-decline?
Yeah, I declined kasi because of the audience sa aming management team that time. Yun.
Alam niya
because tapos
alam
nung
niyo
narinig kita.
Alam niyo na kung gaano ka-judgmental yung dalawa ha.
Wait, hindi. I was rooting for you. Grabe yun. Kaya lang, parang yung cognitive bias na you're too young for the crowd kasi iba yung audience. But gustong-gusto talaga kita noon. And then, doon, nawala na ako sa training. And then ngayon, so it's a reconnection. Oh my gosh, our faith are interwoven.
Yeah. Pero yun.
God has put you on my way.
It turned out na good naman. So, I second the motion.
Pero I have a confession to make.
Sige.
Siya, para pwede mo ma-share sa second batch.
Sige. Ano yan?
Kasi kami gipit sa mga oras din, no? At saka pagod na pag after work, pati parang pandemic na to. I really didn't follow some instructions. For example, yung day 1 dapat gawin, yung first day dapat ito yung instruction. Tapos when you said na kailangan magpumili ka ng content na you are really very familiar with. And yung I want to pick a topic na hindi ko pa ginawa. So yun yung first na I talked, the content that I talked about, hindi ko talaga siya nagawa pa. So yun yung and then there was an instruction that you write. I really did not write it. I just put bullet points. Okay. Yun yung So, because I was trying to prove myself ko, kaya to. Yun. Kaya talaga.
Ano ba na nag-sign ka ng form?
Ano?
Ano ba kung ano yung siya nag-ano?
Ano ang pinag sa form?
Mawawala yung CPS mo kapag ganyan yung ginawa mo.
Dapat pag meron na kaming ipa-attend, sabihin ko talaga, huy, mag-follow ka ng instruction.
Dapat for sure. Pero Luli na kasi we are doing it for the first time, Belle and I. There are a lot of learnings as well sa part namin. I think we discovered more about, especially ako bilang teacher na tinuturo yung craft. I think immediately right off the bat, we were able to discover something, parang ano ba yung mas okay, hindi okay. So this batch is really giving us the more of a compass. Your batch, the first batch, is the compass of TPSI. So if there's anything you can be proud of it, you cannot be, I don't know. But you are giving us a compass on how we are going to get better the next time. So it's one thing na talagang something that we will be forever grateful na ginagawa ninyo kahit na alam ninyo hindi nyo ginagawa. Figure of speech yan. Okay?
So I learned a lot from the fellow classmates. Ang daming natutunan.
May isa din akong observation. Kasi yung bago ako na parang first night about kay Sir Dennis, akala ko siya talaga yung coach. Sorry. Akala ko siya talaga ang coach. Ito mo,
Dennis, nandiyan ka ba?
Tulog na.
Narinig ko yung pangalan ko.
I-redeem sana. Vindicated ka na, sir.
Kaalay ko yung prof.
Oo.
Akala
ko talaga, sir, ikaw talaga yung coach at saka si sir ang associate mo. Parang galing ng tandem, may segment talaga. Okay. Okay.
But you can learn lot of things about me also.
Of course. Sorry, kailangan ka talaga sa team.
Hindi.
Hindi tayo magdamagan kung wala ka. Yun.
That's a compliment, no?
Wait lang, yes. Compliment. Sinasabi ni Attorney Jen na humaba tayo dahil sa'yo. Yun lang yung actually.
Oh my. I thought that was a compliment.
Euphemism.
Thank you, Attorney. And that's supposed to be a good thing, no?
Pero ang galing ng team ng composition talaga ng crowd. Una very very diverse. Ay patay tayo nito, parang magdamagan na kasi mga into real estate, into multi-level marketing.
Actually, ang kinakatakot namin ni Belle dito, paano yan? Public speakers to. you know what happens? Ano pa ginagawa ng public speakers? Nagsasalita 2 hours, 9 to 11. Parang hindi kakakita talaga. So sabi namin, anong sasabihin natin sa second match? 9 to 12? Hindi, kasi hindi kasi
open time.
Oo, baka maano sila. Sabihin nila hanggang 12 or something. Sabi na, sige, so 9 to 11. So hanggang ngayon, hindi pa namin alam exactly ano yung magiging approach. So sabi namin siguro, starts at 9.
Yeah.
Onwards na lang.
Just offer the minimum.
Yeah. Thank you, Budlin, Attorney Jen, and again, Dens, maraming salamat. So, siguro bago tayo magtapos, si Kate ay ano na naman i-present mo? Kasi na-present mo lahat ng business.
Tapos na. Wala na akong sasabihin kasi
wala.
Thank you, Lloyd, and thank you, classmates. That's all. I believe.
Pero wala ka na naiwan na business na ipopromote kasi nag-class
sa Friday na lang, sa Friday. Panoorin nyo, madiscarding nanay sa TNC, negosyo at with
Wow!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yan, actually, sobrang thankful ako kay Lloyd tsaka kay Apple feeling na makamag-anak ko, artista na daw ako. Sabi ko, hindi, tumutulong lang ako sa mga
Ay, wow. Wow.
Agad-agad, di ba? Artista na daw, sikat na. So, di ba, thankful talaga ako sa inyo dahil nagkaroon tayo ng additional advocacy kahit nasa bahay lang tayo. Kaya thankful tayo sa lockdown na to, no? Kasi kung hindi tayo magkikita-kitang lahat. Di ba, no more speeches na kasi somehow, we need to be thankful. Kumbaga, mukhang lahat naman tayo ay negative. Hindi negative people, no? Negative sa COVID kasi we're doing good. Nakakapag-public speaking tayo kahit via Zoom. But I've learned a lot here. Like, actually, pinaka-gusto ko dyan yung storytelling, no? Kailangan pala yun. Na-apply ko na siya dun sa Pareb nung nag-MLS kami. So, naman, so far, so good, no? Yun ang importante doon whatever we learn here, yan, apply natin. And at the same time, sabi nga kanina ni Sir Jess, ma-convert natin yon into yung financial. Kasi lalo na ngayon, di ba, survival talaga We don't know kung kailan ito, but somehow, yung pagiging public speaker natin, yan ang tatawid sa atin sa kahirapan ng pandemic. Thank you.
Pantawid Pamilya.
Pantawid Pamilya program. Okay, yun lang po. And then, excited ako kay Sir Lek yan para maggising yung mga natutulog nating katawang lupa. Sir Lek, ikaw na. Alauna.
Wala tayo naiwan, no? Ben, pakicheck nga kung may naiwan tayo. Hindi natin kung nasan si Jem.
Hindi ba is sick? Yun.
So, hindi lang nakapagsalita si Raymond saka si Jen. Hindi ko alam kung nasa meeting pa din.
Isang pala, however, na si Miss Ninya, nag-good night na because
Yeah. Okay lang. Naintindihan natin si Ma'am Ninya. Ma'am Chair, di ba? Ganun talaga pag nagtatay ka. Normally.
Init na init na yun. Init na init sa dress niya. At saka si attorney, may naka-aircon si attorney.
Init na sa dress. Hindi kasi naman meron siyang isang event na pinaka.
Congrats pala. Before I forget yung mga TNC, yung sa Global Woman Who Ruled 2021, di ba? Ang galing ng
Huwag kayo magtaka kung bakit wala ako doon. Physically
woman
I was sidelined. I was sidelined.
Ba't hindi ba ako na-invite dyan sa TNC na yan?
Hindi ko alam dahil hindi ko alam alam ko nasa VG8 ka
Hindi. Ano yun?
Pag-usapan natin, Dance. Ako ito.
Baka you can create something for this group din, no?
No, I don't have to create something about for this because meron kaming tinatawag na TNC The Talk. Yung TNC The Talk, para siyang idea ng TED Talk in a live stream. So every speaker is given only 15 minutes to 20 minutes to present their topic. Hindi ko alam, Dance, kung may magagawa tayo about that. Pero it's an existing, it was a program na hindi pa naiituloy ngayon yung second season. Pero para siyang TED Talk for
you create then something like that for this group.
Hindi, yun na yun. Pwede mo na siyang ituloy. Kasi
doon na. Okay. That will do.
Pag-usapan natin kung paano.
Exciting yun.
Kasi ang isang season, Dance, namin ay 12 episodes lang. 12 to 18 episodes. 26 tayo dito. So, pwede na tayo makatawid sa 2 seasons, no?
Pero I guested with with Joey, Lloyd.
Yeah, oo, sa Uplift.
Yeah. Sabi ni Joey, pinakamataas daw among dun sa na-interview niya ako. Sabi ko, bakit si Joey?
Ano ba height? Ano height mo? Ano mataas?
Mataas yung views.
Views talaga.
Pinakamataas yung views. Sabi ko, ba't ikaw in-invite mo ko? Pero si Lloyd hindi.
Ano sagot niya?
Hindi ko alam. Sabi ko.
Hindi niya sinabi kung bakit hindi.
Sabi niya, in-invite mo na ba si Lloyd? Sabi ko, in-invite ko na siya sa aking Pinoy Masterclass. Yeah. Series yun. Sabi ko, isa rin yun sa mataas na na views nun bakit hindi ka niya in-invite? I don't know. Maybe hindi niya nagustuhan yung
Hindi naman. Gusto mo ba umpisa na natin yung The Talk para dito sa mga ito?
Yeah. May mga nagpaalam nga Lloyd, may mga school na dinownload yung episode mo na yung Pinoy Masterclass na series 'yon, di ba? Parang anong tawag mo doon? Parang
Step back.
Step back. So I said yes.
Yeah. Kayo ba dito open kayo na mag-guest, mag-present for 15 minutes yung topic niyo? Kasi kung possible yun, we can restart the talk na ganun yung gagawin natin. 15 to 20 minutes presentation. Yung format namin dun parang TED Talk na. So, very short yung talk, pero nandun lahat siya.
Gives the topic, sir.
Yung topic ninyo kung saan yung expert, kung saan yung kabisado nyo na.
I think it's a good thing.
Okay, sir. Parang
It-
magiging follow-through kasi siya ng mga graduates ng PBS.
Yes.
It's one way.
And at the same time,
exposure natin.
It can be your exposure sa promotion, whatever topic you are really wanting to be an expert about. So, yeah, it's good. It's a good venue. Pag-usapan natin separately kung paano yun. But there's an existing brand called TNC The Talk. 2 speakers dun sa isang 45-minute program. Yun. So, hindi ko alam kung may time to sabihin.
TNC. Ito naman TNS pare, the network of speakers.
Sige. Okay.
Tawa ka dyan.
Consider natin palitan yung pangalan natin.
Palitan na.
Sama na ba kayong dalawa sa show?
Sino? Kami?
Ikaw, Coach Lloyd, at saka si assistant coach, si Dennis.
Pag nagsama kami, patay na. Patay na tayo dyan.
Hindi. Pwede.
Oo nga, exactly. Hindi namin ako sa pupunta yung show kung nagsama kami.
Hindi, parang boys night out lang.
O, di sumama ka na, attorney Jazz. Sa tingin
Sumama.
Open time yon, only time.
We can create something like that. Sa lahat ng hindi nakakalam, yung TNC sa live stream platform, we put up the company last year amid pandemic. Right now we have 30 different live stream shows. I think I can claim now we are going to 1,000 episodes, live stream episodes, since we started back in May last year. So I can also claim na yun yung pinaka-consistent na live stream channel na consistent in the sense na every show has to finish the entire season before they can quit kasi everything is signed and under contract. So the intention is to really make a sort of a television programming, pero this time it's live streaming. And also because we believe that live streaming is the future of broadcast. So feeling namin na dun papunta. So we are trying to, parang inihintay namin na magpupunta dun. Because even the traditional media like sabi nga ni Dance, MBC Radio and TV is talagang papunta din sila somehow dun. So kami yung tinry namin na i-perfect somehow yung production ng live streaming and we're able to do that. So closing to 1,000 episodes, live stream episodes since we started. And that is the platform na pwede nating magamit para dito. So since inaantok na si Prof. Lek at wala na din mga ibang kasi pamukat-mukat na siya, mukhang gumagano na siya naman. Feeling ko makakatulog na to. Tingnan natin kung may energy. May energy pa. Wala na naiwan si Grace. Grace, nandiyan ka ba? Grace? Si Grace Irene Spina.
Tulog na.
Kasi normally yan, malalaman mo pag nakatulog na. Yung tipong nag-out.
Nandito pa, sir.
Thank you, Grace. Kasi normally yan, kapag ka nag-out na lahat, tapos naiwan siya sa Zoom. Alam mo yun, kami ni Bel, kinik-out namin kasi hindi na siya, wala na siyang energy, na-out yung sarili niya. So, kami na yung nag-out. Good night, Katrina. Paalam si Katrina. Sige, so finally, Prof. Lek, thank you for waiting for your turn.
Good morning talaga. Good morning. No? Good morning sa inyong lahat. Actually,
hold on. Bago ka mag-start.
Yes.
Sun Life ba yung nasa likod mo? Tingnan nga. Sun Life ba yung?
Hindi, pangalan.
Okay, sige. Sorry. Kasi medyo gold. Kala ko sunlight. Sorry. Kala ka mag-represent ka ng tayo.
Sa ako sir, sa ako.
Actually, yun, actually nakilala coach yung as Lloyd Luna nung nag-talk na rin talaga ako, nabanggit nga ni BP Carlo Hain, no. Pero hindi kasing kataas ng level mo, coach. So, nag-talk na ako, na-invite din ako, yun. Ay naghahandak din ako ng mga training. Tapos may mga after ko mag-talk, lagi lang sinasabi, alam mo may kagaya kang style. May kagaya yung style mo. At lagi lang binabanggit, coach, yung pangalan mo, Lloyd Luna. So, tingnan mo yung Lloyd Luna, parang ganun yung style mo.
So, hindi ko sinasadya na nagaya kita.
Hindi, coach, ikaw yung nauna nagto-talk, ikaw yung na-invite nila. So, na-invite ka nila, tapos after ng mga na-invite ka nila, no, nagharap sila ng iba, tapos ako naman yung nakita nila. But again, sa lahat ng mga speaking engagement na kukuha ko din, tapos nababanggit ka nila, sabi ko, I think I have to learn kung sino yung kagaya ng parang ganung style because yun nakikita nila.
Like, walang kinalaman yung resemblance, no? Hindi raw na tayo magkamukha. Style lang. Lilinaw ba?
Mas gwapo ka, coach. So, mas gwapo ka, coach. So, okay na ako sa pangalawa, pero at least okay na ako doon, coach. What I'm just saying is, I follow you. Nakita mo yung coach, nagpa-follow ako siya, tapos nagko-comment din ako, and thank you that di mo ako, yun, at least pinapansin mo yung mga comment, tapos nagsabi ako sa iyo na interesado akong mag-join sa itong nilabas mo isa ako sa mga nag-message na gusto ko sumama, at talagang sinama mo agad doon sa team na to. Sobrang thankful ako. One thing I learned, summarize ko na lang doon sa CPS na kasi ako eh. So,
ay wow, may assertions, ladies and gentlemen.
CPS na ako. So, ito yung nangyari sa akin, ito yung journey ko. I-cut ko na lang para alam din ng lahat. CPS. First, yung C is yung cash. Yun yung naging mga problem ko, is yung cash. Though it's 10,000, syempre sa panahon din ng pandemic, meron tayong mga nakalat na. May mga Tapos sabi ko nga kaya nag-message ako nung coach na pwede bang 2 gives ako? Kasi though may pera naman, hindi naman kasi purpose para doon. Kasi gusto ko i-push coach yung sarili ko eh. Nasabi ko kailangan maghanap ako I need to find ways kasi gusto ko maging certified public tsaka gusto ko matuto sa isang pinakamagaling kagaya nyo. Tapos so ginawa ko, naghanap ako ng paraan. So yun, nagkaroon ako ng mga speaking engagement, tapos siningil ko sila. So digo makadalawa lang ako dito, nako-cover ko na yung 10,000. Ayun, good thing naman, na-cover ko naman. So nung na-cover ko siya, yun yung C, cash. Tapos yung S, yung P is yung P is yung place. Kasi wala ako sa Manila, dito ako ngayon nagstay sa Tarlac. So yung place, tapos yung syempre yung internet, hindi mo alam kung gaano magiging okay dahil kilala ko nagstay dito eh. Kilala ko ulit. So ginagamit ko talaga data ko. So yung
si Lynn ang nakakaalam ng internet.
Yan. So yung place, yun naging isang struggle ko. And the letter S is the setup kasi I'm a single dad. And yun nga, sa akin yung 2 anak ko. So mahirap yung trabaho ng single dad. But sabi ko nga, this is the best opportunity because ang sarap maging nanay at the same time maging tatay. So yung setup at yung time, no? Kasi pagising ko sa umaga, nagtuturo pa ako sa umaga sa UST doing online class. So I have to, after ng training natin, nagbabasa pa ako. But anyway, yun ang gusto makita. That's my struggle, the CPS, cash, place, and the setup. And one thing I learned, at nagpapasalamat ako for again, CPS ulit. No? First, I learned about the content. No? Yung content na sinasabi natin dito. At grabe yung pinagawa mo, Coach. Imagine mo.
Sorry.
Tatlong slide. Tapos ang dami namin gustong sabihin. Tapos 3 slide. So yung content, paano mako-contain lahat ng gusto mo sabihin. And napakagandang challenge noon, Coach. And that's very effective for me. At yung letter P is the presentation. How are you going to present yung bagay na gusto mong sabihin? And alam mo, ang sarap nun. Ang sarap makinig na sabi lang, magaling sorry, but mas magagaw magsalita, but again, no, I'm not, no. When I joined this program, sabi ko sa sarili ko, no, hindi ako magaling. I need to know something. I need to unlearn and relearn. So, sumama ako yun sa group. And about the presentation, you give us 3 minutes, tapos dapat mailagay mo na lahat doon. So that's a big challenge. That's why the P4 is presentation at natutunan ko sa inyo. And the last is, thank you sa mga classmate ko nagbe-message na yung the way I speak, yung S is speaking, no? Yung speaking is coming from the heart. I like, kaya may-message ko yung mga classmate ko pa, natutuwa ako sa kanila, nag-open ako, nag-share ako. So the S is the speaking, and that's one thing I learned in this program. So again, the C is the content, the P is the presentation, and the S is for the speak.
Kanina lang cash yung SIM mo Bakit siya content na?
Hindi, yung struggle ko is cash, place, setup. Okay. Tapos yung naging reward ko is I learned how to create content, how to present, and how to speak.
Oh, it must be the wine. It must be the wine, not me.
Must be the wine. So again, so sobrang blessing, and tama, no? It create a bigger network for all of us. At again, kung gusto yung I'm looking forward. Sabi ko nga, Coach, sobrang excited ako. After this, ano kaya? No, after ng 1:00 hanggang 2:00 pa kaya tayo. So, ano pa kaya meron after this? And I'm so excited na thank you, Coach Lloyd, na binibigyan mo kami. Ano pa next time hindi nang gagawin? So, ito, may mga suggestion na. So, I hope, Prof, Coach, mag-guide mo pa kami. So, thank you, Coach. And again, sa mga classmates ko, maraming salamat for all the support and for the support.
That's a wrap, Prof. Zach. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Love you all.
Shane, ang problema natin, inaantok.
Wala, sir. Alas 2 daw tayo, sabi ni Prof.
Inaantok ka na. Sige. So what happens next after this? Bilang CPS na kayo, so we're going to start a community na CPS na exclusive lang yon. So kayo yung first batch doon. We are going to tell you kung kailan yung ating first session. Hindi na kayo nagbabayad. We are going to invite other experts na hindi lang ako yung maririnig ninyo sa grooming. Mag-restart tayo, mag-source out ng mga tao na pwede makapag-share sa atin. As we polish our whatever we have learned from here. I always believe in continuing education kasi hindi natatapos dito. Ako, I still learn. Yung transformation is hindi natatapos even after whatever designation you get. It's always a process. So give yourself 1 year, okay? 1 year before we open the program called Associate CPS. And another year before we give away the program called Master CPS. Magkakaroon tayo ng ranking sa leveling dito sa CPS because we want to make sure na hindi tayo yung basta lang isang level. We want to make sure na meron tayong mas nilulook forward pa ng maging level eventually because I thought yun yung magbabanat sa inyo, magtatanggal dun sa comfort level ninyo. Because after getting this designation, sometimes it's very easy for you to make yourself believe that it's about it. It's not. So one of you told us a while ago that maybe it's Attorney Just na this is the beginning. Basically, commencement is a beginning. So we are just starting up and we need your help sa institute. Pag nakuha ninyo na exactly, pag meron kayong na-master, pag mayroon kayong na-master ng isang subject na feeling ninyo kayang-kaya ninyong ituro, let us know because we want you to be involved dun sa pagtuturo. Remember yung benefit ng pagtuturo, you get mastery when you teach. So we will be happy to invite you to be part dun sa teaching team ng institute. More so kung lalaki na tayo, magkakaroon tayo ng iba't ibang mga extensions or branches sa iba't ibang parts ng Philippines. Kaninang umaga kausap ko yung sa batch 2 na magi-enroll. They are from Pampanga. So we are looking at putting up another extension sa Pampanga. They are a group of young entrepreneurs na feeling nila kailangan ng public speaking para makapag-pitch sila na maayos sa kanilang mga investors. So, kapag may mga ganong opportunity, let us know. Kung ano yung pwede nating mapag-trabahuhan together just to make sure na lumawak tayo. And I think it's the goal really is to create or to produce mga world-class talaga public speakers. So again, like yung sinasabi, ang public speaking ay hindi sinuhulaan. So ay pinag-aaralan. And now na meron na tayong framework na pinagtatrabahuhan, I think yun nagkakaroon ng standardization dun sa rank natin, na parang ikaw, ako, kahit nasan tayo, alam natin na may 3 C, alam natin yung style, alam natin yung story, strategy, and things like that. So anywhere we go from now on, alam na natin kung ano yung kailangan nating maintain, retain, develop. And moving from here, I can only wish you all the best. Hindi naman tayo mawawala sa chat group unless i-delete kayo ni Belle. I think si Dr. Joseph one time na-delete niya accidentally. Sabi sa akin, Dr. Joseph, what happened? Did I do something wrong? Accidentally lang naman pala siyang na-delete. And aside from that, we have a Facebook group. Comment there. Very good kasi wala na kayong exam. Doon sa Facebook group.
Pero napitin, wala yung second quiz.
Ay, wow! Parang isa ka dun sa
Ngayon lang matapang.
Matapang ka na ngayon. Isa ka sa nagsabi na busy ako, di ba? At hindi ako makagawa. So, feeling ko na influensyahin mo ako. Hindi na ako nakagawa.
Awi man lang.
You know what? Kung bakit hindi ako nakagawa? May mga picture kasi, may mga ilan sa inyo nagpadala ng picture. Medyo malabo. Ang hirap i-edit ng picture. So, nawalan ako ng time doon sa quiz.
Yun, sir. Sinadya.
Hindi ko alam kung yung mga pixelated. I think Nicey is one. Si madiskarting nanay. Last minute yung pinakamagandang picture. Yung mga unang pinadala is parang nakaganon siya sa isang table or something. Sabi ko, paano ko i-edit yan? Pag in-edit mo yan dun sa poster niya, nakaganon siya. Nakaganon siya. Ano ko i-defend na meron?
Oy, pasalamatan niyo ako sa diskarte ko kasi hindi tayo nag-quiz 2, o, di ba? Kasama yun. Nag-usapan namin.
Ang tawag doon, strategy.
Strategy. Yeah. And you know what? I think kakonsyaba niya si Belle kasi si Belle is the last person to send the picture. Wala pa siya picture. Nagpa-picture lang yata sa asawa niya sa isang wall or something. Hindi ko talaga sure kung ano nangyari.
Kasi ako.
Maganda kasi ang mga pinadala ni Belle, huwag kayong mag-alala, hindi lang isa yung pinadala niya, 3 pictures. 3 pictures. Awa ng Diyos, yung 3 pictures, lahat ng arms putol. Paano ko siya ilalagay kung putol yung arm? Sabi, lalagyan ko ng arm ni Fidel. Yung arm ilalagay ko kay Belle para mabuo. So, anyway, good riddance. Magandang diskarte para sa ating lahat. So again, thank you for your time. Do I send photos nicely? Do I send photos? Sabi ni Nicely. Good question. Tapos na yung program.
Class officer si Dennis. President si Dennis.
Dennis Antenor for president.
Oo, tapos
class officer.
Hindi ba
Muse si Shane. Escort, bumili ka ng escort. Si Fidel ba o si Carlo?
Miss Belle, hindi namin nakita yung pictures namin kaninang maaga.
Sorry? Kanina po?
Yung kaninang mas maaga. Ay, sorry.
Baka yung certificates?
Yung certificate, yeah.
Okay. Meron niyang kapadala namin. So, ang president ng batch ninyo ay si Dennis?
Legal officer si attorney at saka si attorney
Jen. Ayusin natin yung election. Kasi from president, biglang napunta sa Muse at saka sa escort. Ayusin natin. Alam ko mag-technology yan.
Ang sagwa.
Alam ko may vice pa saka may treasurer or something eh. Bakit napunta bigla sa newscape naman?
Siyempre, ang ganda ni Shane, no? Sexy pa niya, di ba, Shane? Pa-autograph, Shane.
Ganyan lang yan. Pag hindi mo mataas sa content, dalhin mo sa physical.
Treasurer si Lynn para hindi malugi.
Lynn, treasurer ka daw. Pambira. Ang problema dito, guys, pag wala siyang internet, wala tayong pera. Okay lang man na i-risk na.
Grabe si Coach, oh.
Sige. So, President Bell, si Dens. Dens, tinatanggap mo ba?
Ano yan? Ano? Wala ba election? Appointment kagad?
Appointment na?
Hindi ako nagka-point. Sila nga nagsabi.
Appointment na.
Na.
Para time saving.
Wala naman. Tinanong nyo ba yung everyone? Baka meron silang ano, di ba?
Any objection? Seeing none? Carried.
Ikaw na.
Yan ang sagot ng everyone, sir.
Going once, going twice.
Dito kami
okay,
unanimous,
sold.
sir.
Unanimous.
Yan. Sige,
Wow.
we have President Bell. President is Dennis Antinor Jr.
May punto pa to?
Ha?
Punto ba tong grupo to?
Kukolekta tayo, gis tuwing meeting.
Forum ma.
Yung noisy, may
Yung
bayad
noisy,
yung
may
noisy.
lista.
Noisy may bayad, noisy.
Dion.
Yung mag-exceed ng 3 minutes.
Feeling ko sinihin yung ma-charge ng madalas. Yung noisy, may bayan.
Marshall.
Siniyan yung
Board member po, Carlo, taga-erase daw ng board.
May ginamit ba tayong board? Wala akong matandaan.
Oy, teka, may president, kailangan natin ng treasurer para may taga-kolekta ng gis tuwing mag-meeting.
Ninya. Ninya, kasi kaming pang-abono yun, si Ninya.
Gcash
Revolving fund.
Kasi wala siya, so siya treasurer. Pero
Tsaka maraming pang-abono yun.
Maraming pang-abono.
Tsaka pagka gusto nating kumain yan, palibre sa kay Ninya.
Alam mo, Kate?
Yeah, kasi...
Auditor, ano kaya, Alpad, Attorney Jazz?
Sino?
Lagyan niya na po si Kate. Pili ko
Si Kate ang secretary para siya lang gagawa ng minutes.
Ways and means. Ways and means ako. Ways and means.
Anong ways and means?
Para-paraan. Para-paraan.
Sabi ko, anong ways and means? Joke lang.
Sige.
Uy, secretary na lang po si Ma'am Kate kasi kailangan po may mag-minutes.
Hindi nga siya mag-minutes, mag-ways and means daw siya.
Mag-ways and means ako. Basta sa sa kwarta, sa pera, yan.
Si Lynn na lang ang gawin nating secretary.
Apo, si Ma'am Lynn.
Sabi talaga si Coach, may position.
Manager.
Ha?
Business manager.
Ayun, yun. Ako yun.
Sergeant at arms.
Fundraiser.
Sir, ganda nung kay Dion o Marshall.
Grabe yung Sergeant at Arms. Napaka-useful nun sa atin.
Sir, sinabi yung kay Niyo, no?
Ano kay Niyon? Marshall?
Marshall.
Ano yung Marshall? Ano yung Marshall din?
Fundraiser, lang yun, G-Star.
O yun ang ways and means. Ano pa ba nakalagay dyan sa mga officers na yan?
Basically yun lang, president, secretary, treasurer. Kung gusto nyo auditor, wala pang i-audit.
Auditor na ako.
Piling ko malaman kayo yung audit. Pero ilagay niyo si Nicey sa auditor. Ilagay niyo si Nicey sa auditor para may tayo. So,
yes, all over the Philippines.
Sige na, sakitan ng ulo ko guys. Kailangan ko naman matulog.
Congratulations to the new officers.
Masyado na kayo nakakabasa.
Congratulations.
Over connection na yan.
Okay.
Congrats.
Lahat ng mga right hands. Okay. Officers lang.
Ay, officers.
Elect. Huwag kang tumas ng kamay. Shane, hindi ka na-elect. Ay, Muse.
Muse.
Fidel Escort.
Escort talaga. Oy, Fidel, sali ka. Escort ka.
Grabe si Coach,
Hindi ba eleksyon ng mga bangag to?
Inaantok talaga ata lahat.
Nakulan sa tulog.
Mga puso. Learning and development si Miss Lulin.
Wala akong
madaling araw.
Kaya lang ito si Kate kasi si Muno. So, sige. Okay, raise your right hand. Okay, I swear.
May paut talaga.
Paano ba nanunumpa?
Nagalit na yung aso, matulog na daw tayo.
Okay, I swear to be an officer, so help me God.
So help me God.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
Congrats.
Please, God, help me.
Congrats.
Okay. Thank you.
Ayaw nyo.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Lloyd.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats po. Bye-bye po.
Happy
Thanks,
graduation.
Bed.
Classmates, Sir Lloyd and
Thank you,
Ma'am Beth.
classmates.
Ingat ha, ingat kayo, ingat.
Nice to meet everyone and see you all again soon. Ay, Ma'am
Stay
Lulin,
connected.
Attorney Jen, kailan tayo magkikita?
Oo nga, Monday. Monday na.
Agad-agad.
Sana all.
Ano na lang, mag-ano tayo ng numbers, ha?
Sure,
Sorry.
sure.
Ano natin si Sir Lloyd?
Magkape.
Magkakape. Sige
Next
po.
week. Sige.
Team South, kape din.
Food panda na lang kami.
Ingat sa mga taga-NCR.
Bye po.
Bye po.
Safe. Bye, Miss
Bye-bye.
Mara. Bye,
Ingat sa
everyone.
tanan.
Congrats sa amin. Back to ECQ. Amazing, right?
Congratulations sa extended pa yan.
Congratulations. NCR Plus, fortified.
Yeah, NCR Plus
Then,
bubble.
Vitamins
NCR
and
Plus bubble.
minerals.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
First time ko narinig si Coach Lloyd na magbabay na talaga.
Hindi pa ka nakakapagbabay sa mga session? Hindi, no?
Oo, hindi.
Inaantok na ako dahil nakakalahati ako ng alak.
Oo nga.
Nakakahilo din pala ito.
Sparkling grape juice lang sa amin liquor ban.
Juice lang, attorney. Juice lang ako.
Juice lang.
Miss Nicey, ayan si Mac. Feeling ko.
Sparkling.
Hindi siya makalabas. Or
Parang tulog na yata si Mitch.
Or hinihintay ka makalabas.
Oy, baka mag-enroll na yan.
Sana
Kaya lang times 2 na ang fee ngayon, no? May in-invite sana akong friend na lawyer, yung times 2 na ba?
Hindi, mapapag-usapan niya. Kasapin mo si Bell. Salary deduction ni Bell yan eh. Walang problema dyan.
Kasi may invite na akong isa sa kasama ko sa aming plan.
You can send tomorrow night the orientation program. I'll send the link.
Morning. Bye.
Sige. Tomorrow.
Ay, attorney.
8:30 p.m.
I see.
8:30 p.m. Sige.
Para may kasama sila virtual.
Pasamahin mo muna sa orientation. Tapos, saka natin pag-usapan yung...
Binigay
yung link, ha?
Oo, sige. Binigay ko kasi diretso yung website. Baka nakita niya yung doon.
Yung
kasi meron tayong special program rate for the second batch. Yung nasa website kasi is the standard fee. Pero meron tayong special offering for the second batch.
Especially kung referred ng batch 1.
Mm-hmm.
Sige.
Sabihin mo siya matakot.
Alright, see you in Cebu.
Tomorrow.
See you in Cebu. Kaya lang, hindi pa kasi kami makakalabas talaga. So, hindi tayo magiging.
I know.
We'll get there soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good night. I mean, good morning.
Irene, Mitch, you leave na. I think there's
Good morning. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, Jay.
Bye.
Hi,
Thank you
sir.
and Mitch. Ay, nag-leave na si Mitch. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sa pag-join.
Bye, Coach.
Atensya na kayo sa
Bye.
aming kaguluhan dito, ha? Yan na talaga dito sa amin, masaya.
Sige.
Bawal
At puyatan. Kaya ako nagkasakit.
Wow! Padalhan ng vitamin C yan. So nice.
At last graduation na. Bye-bye. Leave na ako.
Bye-bye.
Easy.
Congratulations, Miss Bell.
Congratulations, Boss Lloyd. You did great. Matulog na tayo.
We'll talk very, very soon. Mag-picture muna tayo ng ganito.
Pa tayo bukas.
Okay. 1, 2, smile. Yan ang natapos. Sige. Thanks. Bukas, orientation. See you.
Yeah, so, yung link send mo dun sa...
Hindi, yun din yung link natin. Laging yun na yung link natin, yung number ko.
So, yun na yung send ko bukas sa, yung sa group ng ng orientation, di ba meron na tayong group doon. Nag-a-add na rin ako doon eh.
Hindi ko alam kung paano, kung pwede ka mag-start ng meeting using my account. Titingnan kung paano.
Oo nga, pag co-host, no? Para pwede na ako mag-start ng registration sana ng 8.
Alam ko pwede ka na mag-open ng, hindi ko, sige, i-figure natin kung paano. Pero alam ko pwede ka na mag-start ng meeting using my account.
Mag-announce na rin ako bukas na registration will start at 8 o'clock. Kasi 8:30 yung program eh.
I-reset natin nung 9 kasi yung karamihan, yung 13, matatapos sila nung 9 yung LLIC.
Okay. So 8:30 yung orientation, yung registration.
30 registration, they can come. 30 minutes tayo and then 9 o'clock tayo mag-start para pasok yung LLIC. Okay? Yung sila pastor ba sasama? Sila
May mga sila ngayon sa church. Pero meron akong mga inad dun sa group na referrals din. Nandun na sa group. Kasi mayroon din ni-refer na 2.
Takot ako na mag-over tayo eh.
Medyo madami na nga sila. Tapos meron ulit idinagdag si Sher. Hinad ko na dun sa
So, manage na lang natin. Siguro kawala-walaan. Ganun din. 24, 25 maybe max. Huh? Thank you! Congratulations!
Tapos na! Bye-bye!